8. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear.
Here we go, guys.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 228 pounds, BF Bobby Ince.
Gentlemen, I think this one's going to turn into a fight in a hurry, and I cannot wait.
Breaking news, you're gay. More at 10.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Can your vagina be too wet? 100%. And here's how.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Let me be 1,001% clear. Traveling to the Eagles game today is essential travel. If you are driving just go slow, like get there. If you are catching Seth in mass transit, just get on mass transit and get there. But making it to Philadelphia Eagles game or in today is essential. Thank you also, Brian Lutcher. We now want to take some. We want to take some questions, Hanny. Gonessa, we've got to do this. Let me hear you all saying, hey, ow, hey, ow, hey, ass, hey, oh. That's not bad.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's not
Where
mine.
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
These are little ones. Press them out. We're going to squeeze those cheeseburgers out of those hips. All right, and those French fries. And that carrot cake. Ooh, press. Yeah. All right. Now these.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby Grant. That's the one.
creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
It sure is, and this is it, everybody. How you doing? Welcome. Happy Monday. Welcome to the Vibe Stream Show 272. What you thinking about the new intro, folks? Surprise, bitches. I've been working. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. Let's freaking go. Whoop. Let's do the volume.
We're doing it.
What we're doing, we're figuring out how to turn the volume up on our stuff, man. We're getting the sounds going. It is Monday. It's the work whistle time. It's high noon right here on the East Coast of the United States. Let's go. All right. Monday, March 20. Okay, I really got to shorten that. Monday, March 24th. How's everybody doing today? What's good in the Stream Show hood? I'm your man, BF Bobby Frank, your friend and your host, as it says, or your host and your friend, whatever order kind of suits you best. What's good, everybody? We're ready to do a Monday. We're not going to have a case of the Mondays around here, right? I see some of you out there on social media saying that your day's starting off maybe a little gloomy and dreary. I will say that it is very like I went wet and damp and I got Johnny Depp, whatever. But it's very damp and wet and kind of overcast where I'm from. I even hear that some of you might be experiencing some snow. So no matter what your day, whatever the weather you got, we got you covered. We're going to hang out for the next 3 hours. How's your whole, everybody? Family, that is. How's your whole family? How's everybody doing? We're going to do the BF Live other news or not so serious news. Some of it will be kind of serious because it deals with something we all deal with in life. We're going to do a celebrity death report about, a lot of you probably heard about George Foreman passing over the weekend, but we're going to get down with that at the top of the news, and we'll kind of celebrate him and acknowledge him in our own way and just hang out here for the next 3 hours, folks. So I'm going to take that new liftoff reel, that new fancy intro on there. You can kind of let me know what you think about that, good or bad. I put that together this weekend. I've been wanting to freshen up the show. I'm always looking for ways to keep it fresh and keep it 100 here on the Vibe. Positive, fresh vibes always, folks. So like I said, I got lots of stories and articles and fun clips we can get into. Like I said, videos, great stuff. But really what I want to get into now is what we do here. We do the chat family check-in to start off every show, folks. So that's what I need to know. What's going on for a Monday? Let's bring it up. Let's get it up. Let's go. This is BF Live, The Vibe. Stream Show 272, chugging our way to 300 shows. So let's get to it and get into it. Like I said, I got games, I got videos. We'll probably get into the juicy man meat or just for the ladies stuff later, and bricked up for the boys. Let's see what kind of fun we're going to have today, folks. But this is your midday hang. This is the Vibe. And now comes the time where you guys let me know what you're up to. Let me know if you got good weather, bad weather, if you're having a good day, bad day, no matter what. Check in on the chat family check-in and let me know what's good in the Stream Show hood. The glasses are on. I go over to my elements and I run the opening chat family check-in for Monday, Stream Show 272. This is the Vibe. It's Monday, folks. Let me find it. Let me click it and let's go. This is the opening chat family check-in.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's what we do here on the Vibe. They talk amongst themselves. They talk with me and we hang out here for 3 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and we see who shows up. Because like I even say, even I like showing up for my show because even I never know what's going to happen. I script out some basic kind of stuff, a rough patch, and then we kind of go through it and we do it. So that's what we're doing. We're starting off with the opening chat family check-in. Let's see what Monday brings with the chat family. Let's go. I'm going to the top, and I let you know that, as always, if you can help, my PayPal preset options are pinned at the top of every chat. Pecan checks in first and says, oh, let me do this properly. I always forget my little horse thing. People like when I do this with a proper start, and Pecan's always first. So let me go. Here we go. We're going to frame it, folks. That's right, folks. This is the opening chat family check-in for BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 272. Ready? Get in my saddle. I'm in the gate. Pecan checks in with the Goonie Goo Goo, you begonias. Oonga boonga, what do you know, my friend Pecan? And if you kind of peruse by my page or if your notifications are on, you will see that yesterday I shared my cool WWE, the intro at the beginning of this show, the one that my friend Pecan made for me with all the cool graphics and everything. How you doing, Pecan? Pecan then checks in with the most generous and helpful super chat, and he says, oh shit, we're doing it, we're having it, Tical, it's Monday. Thanks, Pecan. I appreciate that $2. Blummels checks in and says, yeah, usually checking in from the train. How you doing, Blummels? On this fine Monday. And the weather might not be fine, but it's fine because we're hanging out together. Blummel's divorce lawyer also says we're doing it, we're having it, we're making it, and we're loving it. I agree and concur with all of those things. Space Nerd checks in. And because I am by myself, I'll throw a little echo on it and I'll simply say, Nerd. Nerd checks in on a Monday morning at 11:38 a.m. my time. She shouts out Peanut, but she meant Peacunt. Space Nerd says, good morning, you Hoyas. Been enjoying my mornings with you recently, but come on, they got you stuffed in the back room. Nobody put Space Nerd in a corner, but if they do, they let her watch the vibe. How you doing, Space Nerd? Peacunt shouts out Blummel's defense lawyer. Nerd gets the nerd call from Peacunt. Monday, we can trust that day around here, Reenie, because she's bringing positive vibes. And plus, she should know by now that we don't allow cases of the Mondays here on the Vibe.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
We don't do that here. We say, to Cal, to Brutal Pain. Had a lot of fun hanging out with him and all of our friends a Saturday night on Replayables. We drank, we smoked, we laughed and joked. Maybe some of you ate some edibles too, or maybe you just kind of sat there watching, not imbibing at all. But we had a lot of fun on Replayables Saturday night with our friend Brutal Pain. Reenie throws out all the salutes out there. Reenie gets the love from Peacunt. Peacunt shouts out Brutal Pain with the bones up. And boy, we are at the beginning. It's Monday, so it's not just a regular PCL Monday, folks. It was so boiling. No, that's not what I was getting at. Let me find my elements. I have so many elements here because I was going to let you know that this is March Matters. That's what I was trying to let you know. We are going to get Perry every day this week, so we're going to get down a little Perry talk probably soon. I sent a super chat into Perry that he had a weird response to, so we'll get into that. What do I have here written down for Perry? I have my video. We're going to get into a little March Matters, and I think I even have an old video from last year's March Matters. So that's right, it is March Matters right here every day. Perry Caravello from 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 o'clock East. Let's continue on with the opening chat family check-in as I jump back in the chat. And we got a little weather report. Let me see. We got the Bones to Peacunt from Brutal Pain. Hoya to Peacunt from Reenie. Hey, Reenie from Space Nerd. Space Nerd says hello, Brutal Pain, sir. Reenie says hi to Space Nerd. Brutal Pain shouts out the nerd. And to Cal to Brutal Pain from Reenie. Hoya, Reenie right back from BP. Reenie says, she coming in with her weather report, and she says, it is super windy here. The electricity already went out once. Well, that's funny that you say that. If you might saw a little hesitation before the show, I'm having little issues here too. We have the wind, we got the little overcast and all. And my electricity went out for no good reason yesterday, Reenie. So hang in there and stick around while the power's good. It is here too, says Brutal Pain. See, everybody's kind of getting it, and we're all checking in together. Tesco Tiger checks in on a Monday. I know that she's excited about Perry March Matters. This is a graphic I had from last year's March Matters when I promoted it. So here we are again, another year. And this is my kind of March activity, I should say, because I'm not the biggest basketball guy as far as watching all the tournament. Like if there's a good game, like it's in the last minute or couple minutes and it's a tie and the teams are playing well and they throw it on my TV, I'll be compelled to watch it, but I really don't sit there and go after it. But what I will be sitting there doing is watching March Matters with Perry Caravello. Let's see, we'll look at his balls instead. Let's see, what's up?
Shut the fuck up.
Well, you always probably got your balls out or something. That's right, every night this week. Let's keep going with the opening chat family check-in. Bobby, my friend, says, good morning to everyone. How you doing, Bobby, buddy? Bones, Testicle Tiger from Brutal Pain. Brutal Pain gets the love right back from TT. I can't hear anything. That might have been the beginning of the show. Are you not? I hope you're hearing me now. My God, if I've been doing this whole, you would have let me know by now. Let me see here. Hello. Let me see. Testicle Tiger gets the Hoya love. Testicle Tiger, hello from Space Nerd. Peacunt gets the shout out love from Peacunt. Let me see. Space Nerd. Make sure I'm down. Get to the bottom of the chat. Make sure y'all can hear me, right? Let me see. There we go. Everybody's shouting each other out. Okay. Hey, Space Nerd from Testicle Tiger. Hoya Testicle Tiger from Reenie. Peacunt gets the shout out love to Bybee. Hoya to Reenie from Testicle Tiger. Hey, Peacunt from Bybee. Hello, Bybee from Reenie. Ding dong, Mrs. Cyclide checks in. And like I said, at the top of the news right here, we're going to do our special kind of little tribute. We do celebrity death reports here. Whenever a celebrity of note passes away, we always try to cover it here on BF Live, The Vibe. And we're certainly going to do that today. Of course, with our Psych Labs content all interwoven throughout this show. How you doing, Ding Dong and Psych? Hey, Arini from Bybee. Ding Dong shouts out the Nerd and Testicle Tiger. Hello, Ding from TT. Ding My Love from Space Nerd. And Rini shouts out Ding Dong. Hoya to Dawn from Brutal Pain, and Pecan shouts out Ding Dong as well. And then Ding's giving all the love back to Rini and Takao to Brutal Pain. Some Ting Wong. You're not wrong, Space Nerd. You know, I try not to cry too much about the technical issues of the show, but I sit here all morning prepping for the show, literally have like zero problems. Everything's clicking and working good. And then you go hit that live button and things go to shit. I imagine a lot of podcasters would tell you the same thing. It's just something about the electronic gremlins that you're always kind of chasing. Something was wrong, but something's white now. And that's this guy right here. Hoya the Pecan from Ding Dong. Tiffany Washington shouts out everyone. Hello, Tiffany Washington. Aw, Nerd from Ding Dong. Hoya to Tiff from Ding Dong. Rini says hi to Tiff. How's the mister doing? Hello to Ding. Hello to Tiff from Brutal Pain. Hey, Ding from Tiffany Washington. Tits McGee 2.0 checking in with the new sub name. No Bobby Nick yet, but stay tuned. Hey, Tiff from Space Nerd. Tiffany Washington gets the Hoya from Pecan. My bro checks in Terry Nee. We will be enjoying a Terry Nee knowledge break today and some other fun Terry content. How you doing, brother? Happy Monday. Tiffany Washington says, Rini, he's okay. He's chilling in bed. That's the Bart update. Hey, Tiffany from Bybee. Hoya to Tits McGee 2.0. Happy birthday to Terry Nee from Pecan. Hello to Tiff from Testicle Tiger. Hey, BP and Nerd from Tiffany Washington. Me so gay. What's it, me and pride? You got pride? Hey, Terry Nee from Bybee. Happy birthday to Terry Nee from Rini. Tits McGee gets the Hoya from Pecan. Tiffany Washington says hi to Pecan and Bybee. And Tiffany Washington shouts out TT. Good morning to me. Why, thank you, Nerd. Tits McGee shouts out Pecan, Rini, and Tiffany Washington. Terry Nee says hello to everybody. Hey, Tits from Tiffany Washington. Terry Nee gets the love from Tiff. Mikey Two Milks checks in on a Monday. He's ready. He's thirsty for some fun. So we got to give him 2 milks always when he shows up on the Vibe. What's good, Mikey?
He needs some milk.
He needs 2 of them.
He needs some milk.
Mikey Two Milks checking in on a Monday. Hey, Mikey from Tiffany Washington. Live Vibe, Hoya, Tikal, Gano. He's got them all going there. Pecan shouts out Mikey Two Milks. Testicle Tiger says, do you feel that? Oh, shit. Let me know what you think. Hopefully I'm getting up to the new comments where I hit you with the new intro, y'all. I'm always trying to keep this show fresh and take it to another just place and all. I love this show, and I love seeing where I can take it. I feel it, BF. Do you feel it? We're doing it. That kid can afford more drugs than I can, okay? Tiff gets the love from Mikey Two Milks. Bones to Terry from Brutal Pain. Hey, Mikey Two Milks from Rini. Love Ray DeVito, who's part of the opening chat family check-in when I got that good line in. Tom Gully at the end. What do you think about that? I took that Tom Gully lemonade and I made real lemons and I made real lemonade out that shit. How you doing? Thank you. Let's see. The Tom Gully poo Testicle Tiger throws out there. And she does that because she's a member right here on the Vibe, and she supports me monthly, so thank you for your continued support. Terry Nee gives the peace sign. Rini gets shout-out love from Mikey Two Milks. Testicle Tiger says, it's going to be 80 and too sunny here today. So Testicle Tiger's having the good weather, where some of us are having the gloomy or maybe the snowy weather, but I imagine that's going to be a mix in the chat family. George will never be dead to Perry.
The fuck up.
Well, we're going to get into that, and we're definitely going to weave Psych Labs and Perry and George Foreman passing away. We're going to do that right when I'm done the opening chat family check-in. I'm going to bring you a celebrity death report in a kind of the way we do them here. Perry killed George.
Shut the fuck up.
I said that right away when I saw this come through the wire, as they say, the news line, whatever. I got the news update. First thing I did is jumped into the Perry Caravello Discord. And I said, let's have fun with this. And everybody's running with it. Oh, matter of fact, I can't wait because I got some great things to show you and I don't want to do it right now. Electric Head Gino checking in today. Howdy, gang. What's up? Electric Gino. Testicle Tiger says, per Perry, Hot Amy has planted that story about George and he's not really dead. Now, TT, you know that he believes all of those clickbait articles, right? His clickbait about every celebrity that's still alive being dead. Yet we try to convince him that one's really dead, and now he's going to go the opposite way. Why am I not surprised? Brutal Pain says, Takal to me, going to the dentist soon. I want to be a dentist. No, he don't want to be a dentist. He's going to the dentist. You're just trying to be like Bob Levy.
Shut the fuck up.
He's trying to copy you. You going to Turkey? You going to American dentist? What are you doing? He's tearing. He's bricked up. Maybe he's ready for that bricked up segment. Hello, EHG. That stands for Electric Head Gino. That high desert hussy. I call her a high desert hottie, my friend Brutal Pain. My sister Kathy checks in. The big sis. And she gets the kiss. How you doing, big sis? Happy Monday to my big sister Kathy. I'm sure she's getting the love. Hoya to my sister from Peacunt. Hoya from Reenie to my sister. Nerd gets the shout out love from Terry Neen. Testicle Tiger says, I sure did eat some edibles. Saturday night she was hanging out with us eating them edibles. Whatever you did, we hope you enjoyed yourself. BP gets the acknowledgement from Terry Neen. Reenie gets a shout out from my sister. Wrench Fest in here. Wrench Fest. Is it? Hello, RBLQ. I remember that you said like a month ago that you knew you were going to have something coming up that you weren't going to be around as much. So I'm happy to see you popping up in things more. My bro, RBLQ. Happy Monday, my friend. RBLQ gets the love from TT. Testicle Tiger to Cal from RBLQ. RBLQ gets love from Tiffany Washington, as well as my sister Kathy. Red Ball Levy quote shouts out Tiff with a Goya. Not a Goya. It's not a Goya. You know what's up, bro. It's not a Goya. It's a Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Get a Hoya. Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Oi, why you hucking me for a Goya? It's a Hoya. How you doing, RBLQ? What's a Goya? Oi, I don't know. I thought it was like a Jewish Hoya or something. Oh, don't huck me about it. BF, I send you the updated PCL graphic for this year. Has the schedule on it. Well, thank you. I was just showing off a little bit, TT, because I remembered like enjoying March Madness last year, and so I was just like digging into my shit, and I just typed into my searches like March Madness, and I have like a video of him previewing March Madness, talking about that it was about to come up last year and all. So thank you for that. I appreciate that, and I probably could have scored one off of Twitter X, which we could check later. RBLQ gets the love from P. Cunt. Can we keep this show going until 5, says RBLQ. That's very complimentary of you. Hey, P. Cunt and Takal from RBLQ. The Nightbot's run all over our friends bot. As I let you know, another PCL chat bro checks in. It's Sko! Hey, did you guys see a zebra in the hallway? Perry. I love that, man. The zebra in the hallway. How you doing, Skull? Enjoying your Perry emojis because you support me on a monthly basis, man, by being a member. Thank you, Skull. Happy Monday, man. We're going to get into George Foreman passing and how it involves Perry. We're going to mix it all together right after this. The Reverend Wild Bill checks in from the ATL. Just jumping in to show some love and say, Hoya, gotta run, peace. I always appreciate your support and your enthusiasm, Wild Bill. Always checking in on the chats, sharing me on Facebook, and being one of the first ones in. Thank you, the Reverend Wild Bill. What'd you think about your buddy with his fine endorsement of me in the new opener of the show? Happy birthday to everyone, says RBLQ. Well, I can handle that. We can do a simple just happy birthday. If you're Terry Nee, or even if you're not Terry Nee. If your birthday's coming up, or if it just passed, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Whoop, the microphone. Skull. And Ronald McDonald says RBOQ. Hey, Skull from Tiffany Washington. Happy birthday to RBOQ. Hey, Skull, the Dr. 4. Hey, Wild Bill from Tiffany Washington. Space Nerd gets the love. Skull shouts out Bones. Tiffany Washington. The Reverend Wild Bill's checking in on Rumble. He's giving Rumble love. As I let you know that Chris Popke checks in on a Monday. How you doing, Popke, brother? What's good in the Stream Show Hood? We're having a positive Monday so far. Popke gets the love from P. Cunt and Tiffany Washington. Widow Killer checks in. All right. He lets us know that breaking news, former WWF World Tag Team Champion Earthquake and Typhoon, the Natural Disasters, just announced the latest inductees into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2025. Awesome. Whoop. There you go. Don't have that in there yet. How you doing, Widow Killer? I can tell with the WWF that you go way back, that you're a deep cut guy. WWF guy. How you doing, Widow Killer, on this Monday? Bones, P cunt from Skull. Nightbot's running our friends' bots. P to the cunt. My friend P cunt is enjoying the BF Chang emojis because he's a member here on the Vibe. Widow Killer gets a shout out love from P cunt. It's 77 tomorrow. Bring the sun, says Space Nerd. Popkey Hoya from Space Nerd. Testicle Tiger says it's 85 here, nerd, and I'm going to have to turn up the AC, I mean, the QC. 90 and Sunny says Skull. Oh, damn. Didn't know about George. I hope it was natural causes and not a tragic grilling accident. I'm going to give you all the details right after this opening chat family check-in. Today, I wanted our new friends, the Panelverse, checking in. Well, let's see. It says, stream, hit that like button, please. Thank you. And thank you, Panelverse, for showing interest in the Vibe. Check out the Panelverse right here on YouTube. Nerd gets a shout out love from Popkey, while Bill's jumping in on all the services, Facebook, Rumble, and he's giving them love to everything, and YouTube, giving them all the love. I don't know how he got that story in his head, but he told Tom all about it on Patreon voicemail and the call. Oh my God, yeah. 21 butter sticks on the Foreman salute. Sextons to Chunkster. Yes, I said. So right away when I heard that he passed and I threw it in the PCL Patreon, one of the first things I said is they're going to look for a new sponsor. They might need the Tony Hawk Lean Mean Grilling Machine. And everybody's having fun saying that maybe George should have to bury the grill he has, or maybe we're going to get him to ruin or do something to the one he has and then and tell him that it was like one of the original ones or something. We're going to have fun. And it's definitely Perry's fault that George is dead. PV says, so Chungsta gets a shout out love from our pen P cunt. Oh yeah, all mostly lurking today. Well, come on, that's cool. Thanks for letting me know that. You keep your ear holes entertained. I'm going to get through these and just make sure I got to acknowledge everybody. Knowing Perry, he probably thinks Amy fabricated this story as a way to get his Foreman grill. Bro, like I said, if we could get a hold of that, like we got a hold of the guitar, that would be amazing. And then tell him that it was like a one of a kind. Something's going to happen. We're going to see how this plays out. Perry said Amy is jealous that he has famous friends. Skull said, I heard that George Foreman is getting cremated on the giant George Foreman grill. Let me see if I can show you that right now. I was going to wait till I got to the official thing, but let me do, where did I put that? Oh, it would be in my image file. And I would go over here to PCL videos, and I will show you that, yes, because George Foreman, I'm going to get into the story, most people know him from the grill more than they know as a boxer. And because it was such a big thing in his life, it's reported that George Foreman is going to get buried in a George Foreman grill-like casket. And I have an exclusive picture of it right here. Look at this shit. Oh, here we go. Let me click on it. Here we go. There it is, folks. This is what this got out. This is from shout out, compliments or credit goes to Wavy G, a PCL bro, and he put this in the Perry Caravella Live Discord. Look at that shit. Perry, that's George Foreman casket grill. So that was probably within the first half hour of the information being released. Wavy G turned that thing so around. So there you go. You heard right. You heard that George Foreman is getting his cremated on a giant George Foreman grill. I have pictures of it right there. So there you go. Shout out Wavy G. That is some funny shit. Goyer for the win. The Reverend Bob Levy. He's having fun with the Tom Gully poo too. Ooh, shit. Ha. Well, I like what I'm seeing on my phone, people. I might have to take care of some technical business. Hell to the yeah, I will do that. All right, let me do this real quick. I'm going to do some technical business right here. Good afternoon to all of you from FJM, my regional bro checking in. Hey, FJM. Pecan gets the shout out love. I'm just going to make sure we acknowledge anybody that I didn't. I'm not going to keep reading everything. FJM, we got him. I'm going to get through these because I gotta do some technical work. I'm going to let you know that was the end of the opening chat family check-in, folks. I'm going to run this element, and I'm going to do some technical work in the background here to make the next thing happen on the show because we're going to have fun today. That was the opening chat family check-in for the stream show 272. Now on for more.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right, you talk amongst yourselves, you talk to me. And folks, I'm going to play a little your view is very important to me here on BF Live The Vibe, but I am in the middle of doing a little bit of technical work that's going to make the show better as we roll. So I copy that there. I paste this here, and I follow the directions. Let's see. Just sending some stuff out. We're going to have some extra fun today. Whatever. Here we go. Do a little technical work here. Put a little information on it. Do that. All right. I think that went out. All right. Okay, folks. So this is what we're going to do. Let me, we'll see how long this takes to play out. So there you go. I'll leave that picture right there. Let's see what everybody's doing in the chat. What do you know? Stacey Allen sneaks in here. Stacey Allen sneaks in here on a Monday. I see Jay Heiss checking in on Facebook. All of our friends coming in. And like I say, folks, you got to wake up every day because you never know who might show up on the vibe. And that's probably going to be true really soon. Let's see. Good luck to FJM. Wait, FJM. Toasted on both sides like George Foreman. I want to be buried in the credenza, says RBOQ. That would be an awesome casket, says Brutal Pain. Bro, that was out there on the PCL Discord, like I said, within minutes. That shit was funny. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna play some stuff here. Get into some stuff. I'm gonna stall a little bit. Did you see? I have this. I'm gonna show you this. I have like I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I have kind of like a time machine kind of thing that I can do here. And so I have gone into the future, and I have a video of our friend Uncle Jack. You know, our boy Uncle Jack's been kind of hitting it hard and going on the air and kind of acting buck wild and, you know, kind of stuff like that lately. Well, I got Jack's future. This is Uncle Jack Shack 20. This is 2025. This right here I got for you, right? This is Uncle Jack 2050. Uncle Jack Show 2050. Uncle Jack Shack. Here you go. I got exclusive video from the future, folks.
Damn it! Fuck! Pour it till you go. Oh, wow! I see it, motherfuckers! God damn it! Oh, wow! Oh, wow! God damn it! Oh, wow! Oh, wow! Ah! Oi, oi! Ah! What are you giving to me? Ah!
There you go. Uncle Jack Shack 2050.
God damn, I fucked up.
This guy could be in Warwick.
Oh, yes! Fuck!
I gave him 2050. This could be Jack Shack next week for all I know.
Ah!
There you go. Uncle Jack Shack 2050 version. Kind of on the internet and saw that last night. All right, let me see where I'm at with all this stuff. I got plenty of videos and other stuff I can share with you. But, will you give it to me? Yes, he gets down with the sickness. Pete Cunt loved it. Popke says, I woke up to a gifted Uncle Jack membership this morning. I think I've only watched it once. Well, you go. All it takes is getting that one nasty girl that's got them diseases. All it takes is one time, and you're going to catch something. There you go. You get to the shack once, and all it takes is one. Dipping in there once, Popke. All right, well, why don't we do this? Because it did happen this weekend. And I even saw like Popke or some of you said that you didn't know about it. Maybe you're not on your phones or your devices all the time. But yes, legendary boxer George Foreman passed. We're going to do a celebrity death report because he passed away. So now it's time for a BF Live celebrity death report.
BF Live celebrity death, marriage, and divorce report. They lived, they loved, they died.
That's right, folks. Legendary boxer this weekend, George Foreman. It was reported that so let's get into this a little bit, and then we'll kind of spin it into like our world and stuff like that with everything going on. But yes, now this is a person obviously on my radar, being a sports fan in general. But yes, two-time heavyweight champion George Foreman dies at age 76. So like I said, I imagine there's half of society that never even knew that he was a boxer. They only really knew him because of the grill, because he got super famous over this grill nobody saw coming. It's a shit show, Pop. He says, Jack told me off Andrew's stream on, he told you off, really? Oh, that's always good. All right, Well, I'm gonna dip on this a little bit. Well, maybe we'll do something together. But I got a little surprise for everybody. I got a little special check-in. I always tell you, you got to tune in every day because you never know who's going to show up. Hell, even I don't know, but I'm glad he did. He's my bro, and he's coming from you live out of the country. It's the one and only. He's the man himself, the Reverend Bob fucking Levy.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Turkey man?
Hey, good. I'm all done. I'm just excited, and it's great. Then I go home tomorrow.
Fucking A, bro. You get on the plane, you're looking good, man. So how is it over there? What time of the day is it?
It's 7:41. 7:41.
At night, right?
Yeah, yeah. We're way ahead of time, baby.
Fuck yeah, man. So how's it been going over there? What you been doing to kill your time between like office visits and shit, man?
I just been out there protesting with the people and that, and having a good time.
Oh yeah. I've heard some things about some things popping off over there. I didn't know if you were close to any of that or not.
Not that I see. I don't see any around here, but it's probably more downtown by the Parliament bill, whatever their buildings are, or whatever for government. But it's pretty crazy. But they're fighting for democracy. So it's good.
Yeah, I know, because a lot of times, that stuff can be like the wildfires. Everybody thought that all of California was burning, but it's only like part of the country. So I didn't really know if you were in a part of the country where all that shit was going on or not.
Nah, it's pretty calm here. I might be whatever 10 miles away. I guess I don't know. But it's all good. Yeah, but it's been fun.
Fucking A, dude. Well, I'm glad to see you. Thanks for asking for the link and stopping in, man. So I guess I sent you the picture. Was like Friday night, that fucking casket picture, and I let you know about George Foreman passing away, right?
It's crazy. I know. Now Perry should auction off his grill. It's probably worth a lot of money. He's probably got one of the last ones that actually work.
Bro, like if you're getting into PCL where I got that picture from Wavy G, all of the angles were popping off. Everybody's like, we got to do this. We got to get Perry to do that. So I can't wait to see what happens with it.
Yeah, hopefully I might be able to stop over Thursday. I don't know when I go out to California. So it would be pretty cool to stop by his house.
That would be cool because, I did forget that because you said a couple weeks ago that, you were going to be leaving for a while. And I forgot that part of your coming back is going to be a stop in California.
Yeah, I'm coming home. Like, I'll be home tomorrow at 6:00 in the afternoon, whatever, dinner time. And then I'm off Wednesday, nothing. And then Thursday morning, we fly out.
So okay. All right. That's cool. That's cool, man.
Yeah. So it's going to be good. Yeah.
Fucking A, man. Yeah, so we got Perry all this week. It's going to be March Madness this week. Perry every day this week, buddy.
Yes, I mean, I'm excited. I don't know how much I'll miss tonight, but let's see, 8:00, 7 hours after 8:00. It's like 2 in the. I mean, I'm leaving here at like something like 3:30 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I bet sleeping's been a trip.
Sleeping's been good, man.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like yesterday I fell asleep in the day, woke up, and then I was up until breakfast, and then I went to sleep for another 6 hours. So,
fucking A, man. Well, that's good. Man. You'll probably get it all straight, and then you have to come back just in time to get reset again, right?
Well, yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Bob Levy quote: "Any good riots in Turkey?" We talked about that
a lot.
Mason Important checking in with the bibs, checking in.
What's up there, Mason?
Yeah, bro. So I was getting ready to talk about George Foreman and all because we grew up in the era when he was the shit for a while there. I was a child when the whole Rumble in the Jungle thing went down, but it was always like in the air. I wasn't the biggest sports fan then, but I knew about it. But what do you recall of George Foreman kind of growing up?
He was great. I mean, I got to meet him. Like I said, I didn't take a picture with him. Like I can't do that.
Can't be that douchebag like that. Yeah.
It's just that everybody that takes pictures with celebrities just hope that they die so they can
share it
and then say how they were great friends and everything.
Absolutely.
I even did his restaurant in Easton, PA. I did.
Really?
He had like a restaurant there a little while back, or a bar or something.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of that, but basically he had two careers, bro. Because I think there's all these younger kids, they only know him as the fucking grill guy. They probably had no idea that he was a boxer. He's just a fucking grill guy to them.
Yeah, I mean, he made a fortune on the grills. He made more on the grills than he made boxing. Is that amazing? By a
It is.
lot.
Took all them, had to take them ass beatings back in the day. But what I remember, I was really excited when he came out of retirement, bro, because I was reading up to refresh my memory, and he came out of retirement doing these little boxing matches for charity, right? And he started fucking around and becoming good, and then he became a heavyweight champion for a second time in his career.
Oh no, it's amazing. And his fortune, he left it to his son George.
Good luck figuring out which one, right?
Well, that's what it is. They're probably all just fighting over it right now.
Yeah. George, Georgina, Georgette, all that. Yeah. Even the girls, all the girls and boys. Yeah, he named them all George. But I thought it was a really good feat. I think he was 45 in this, Bob. I'm going to show you this video real quick because I was kind of rooting for him. This is when he came out of retirement. He was 45 years old. He already had a career boxing, Ali, and all that shit. He was coming out and he started taking serious. He beat Michael Moorer for the second time to become a heavyweight champion at 45.
George Foreman enjoying his best round of the fight here in round 10.
And he's like a bear at this point. Look at that.
He's flat on his back. He may not get up. Oh, and Joe Foreman has light off a miracle that no one thought. Look at the replay.
Watch this point. Look at this.
Beautiful. Left hook, right hand combination. He walked right
and
into
that's
the
all
left
you
hook,
needed.
followed by the right.
Fucking
a guy like him can knock you out. Like, you know what I mean? A short punch will knock you out.
That fucking jab. Yeah, and he wasn't that big, that stocky built when his first part of his career. He was a leaner guy then. That's crazy. Yep. So let's see what everybody said. Foreman didn't sit down between rounds during that fight. Yeah, he just kept standing up in the corner, wouldn't sit down.
He probably would have got really tight. You know what I mean? It was probably worse for him to sit down. So I think it's a smart move.
Yeah, it might have showed his age getting up and getting down, making all the noises and shit or whatever.
Yeah, I know. Imagine like us getting up from a chair, you know?
But I would kind of remember that at the time and all. But then, then that whole fucking grill thing came along. But yep. And then I have.
Yeah, check out how much he made in boxing and how much he made on the grill. Like it's insane the difference, you know.
Oh, yeah, I got some numbers on it because I pulled an article on it and it talks about that in there. I can read through a little bit. Well, I'll give you the numbers right here.
And you can still order those, right? Like I guess now they're gonna sell big.
We were talking about that with when all this kind of new Foreman stuff popped up, and it's funny because just before he died, we all started talking about the Foreman grill again. I think it's still available. I'm not 100% sure, but it does say he was 2-time champion. He died at 76. It says Foreman, who won an Olympic gold medal, which we're kind of breezing over in 1968. He was a 2-time heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Let's see. Down here, it tells me how much money he made in the thing. Oh, here we go. It says the same year that Foreman defeated Moorer in that bout that I showed you, he launched the eponymous grill, which went on to sell more than 100 million units worldwide.
Wow.
In 1999, here's what he got, bro. He sold the rights for the Foreman grill for $138 million.
Damn.
I read last week that at one point they had to buy him out, Bob, because they were giving him 40% on every fucking grill sold.
That's crazy.
It was, and they finally had to, like, when they were selling so good, they had to bite the bullet and like just make a fucking deal with him and just get those that 40% away from him.
That's amazing how much he made off of that, you know.
And like,
it's not even like something that it looks like a waffle thing, like a waffle. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like a toaster oven, a hot plate with an attitude or something, like a 2-sided hot plate.
Yeah,
it is a weird fucking thing, you know. It is.
I wonder how much did those things sell for? Like, I mean, they had to be like $40 something or $70, right?
Yeah, let me look up George Foreman grill. Yeah, I want to say that. Of course, my wife bought that shit. I think I got one on the back shelf, Bob. I said we got to break ours out and have like a George Foreman cook-off or something like that.
That would be good. Perry should have a big cookout with that. Definitely on the patio.
Yep, I think that was one of the things I was saying Friday is that he needs to do like a ceremonial cooking show where he cooks like a whole meal on the George Foreman grill, like Perry cooking. Yep.
That'll be great.
Yep. Let's see. Foreman grill.
Terry Nee says on Marketplace, old Foreman grills are 5 to 20. I think they're going to go up pretty fast.
Yeah, it's like when an artist dies. You're right, Bob. Everybody's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are cool for us.
I'm gonna hang it. I'm gonna hang it in my room like a guitar on the wall.
They see that would be funny. Get one autographed and say I have an autograph when he autographed mine or something like that. Yeah, dry and flavorless, just like Perry likes it. I was saying he had to cook. He's cooked some steak with butter on that thing. He's so crazy thinking that he can cook steak better than fucking Gordon Ramsay on that piece of shit grill.
I know.
Let's see. But I got the basics and all. They have like a whole website now, Bob. They still sell them. They got all different kinds of them.
They must have upgraded them a little, right?
Yeah, they did. Look like aerodynamic and shit. Family size panini. But yeah, it's just basically just a hot plate. But I love when you give Perry the shit about it. He thinks it's the best invention like in the last 100 years or something.
Oh, yeah.
He reminds me of Tiny Tim, the way he's quirky about everything, about every little lotion and remember Tiny Tim was like that when he was on the Howard Stern show?
Yeah, but like Perry, what Perry is like anything that he likes, he loves. Like the cars. It is only one brand of anything.
Yeah.
He likes to go where he shops. That's it. His haircut, it has to be there.
Yeah, it definitely reminds me of those Tiny Tim vibes. Where he goes, "Oh, Mr. Stern, I have to have the Puffs Plus with lotion and all that stuff." Everything has to be a certain thing. He has that like neurotic edge about him. George was killed by a big grilling industry. All the Weber people might have came for him, maybe. There you go.
I know.
But I thought it was so funny because we were kind of already in the whole George Foreman lane with Sight Clyde and all. So I was going to share some of these videos. I'm kind of weaving in Sight Clyde and the stuff we were already kind of hitting on. And you were already razzing Perry about the George Foreman grill and saying that you had a promotion. And then all of a sudden he decided he got jealous and he was going to cut a promo in the middle of it. Right? Here it is. And then Sight Clyde did his thing to it. Let's watch this.
My place because I don't own one of those stupid George Foreman grills, so I have to come to your house to make it.
Who the hell, imbecile? George Foreman grills are incredible for steaks, for anything like a steak.
Anything like a steak. Is that what it is on the box? Good for steaks and anything like it.
I love how you busted him on that.
Yeah.
What kind of business motto is
like
this?
I'm not George Foreman. I'm not. Look, the grill is manufactured, so you don't have to go to a barbecue grill or a frying pan and flip your steak over.
He's that lazy.
So you got to flip the grill over?
The business model, okay. There, George Foreman, boss. I'm going to call him boss.
Okay.
George Foreman, boss. I'm going to do a commercial for you, okay, buddy?
George Foreman grills, if you want to cook a steak and you don't want to flip a steak and you don't want grease to splash all over your kitchen counter, use the George Foreman grill for sausages, for bacon, for steaks, for pork chops, whatever you're making, meat-wise. If you're making breakfast bacon, boom. George Foreman grill. You're making steaks, boom, George Foreman grill.
So this is for people that are too lazy to flip a steak. That's what you're trying to tell me? You don't have to flip a steak? That's
not lazy, imbecile.
It's lazy.
They don't make grease all over their freaking apartment.
Grease is the word.
It's no, stooge. It's so you don't have grease splashing all over your house.
All over your house? What do you have it set on? It
cooks better, it cooks easier, it's a better using cooking device, the George Foreman grill.
Then what? A barbecue grill? Are you crazy?
It is a barbecue grill because it's a freaking it's barbecue graded grill patterns on the Foreman grill.
So they're fake.
And you're grilling on both sides of your steak as it cooks right in the grill.
It's a damn pancake maker. That's all that is.
It's not a pancake maker, moron.
That's what you look at it. Maker. You know, it's a pancake maker.
There you go. That's our boy Perry Caravella. So yeah, I was loving that. I was loving that shit.
He gets so mad. He loves that thing. Oh my God.
Yes. We want to see the Foreman on the next Cooking with Bob. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I think we got to do the format. Perry would be cooking with it. Would be funny, definitely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, hopefully I can get over there. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm landing actually. So,
right, to know if you even have a shot at doing it and all. Well,
yeah.
we got some great people in this community, as you know, Bob. I'm happy to be part of all this big Perry community, your community all together. And we got Chris Popke, man. People make some great content, and I'll let you know. He'll let you know that you don't cook because that's Perry's house. Uh-oh. Perry singing.
My house. He's not allowed in my house. No one's allowed in my house. Unless I allow them in my house. Then if I allow them here, they're allowed. My house. My house.
Then they're allowed.
Go to hell, Jagoff.
He's great.
Ain't that great, man? We got some great creative people in this community. That's Chris Popke. He managed to put a little bit of you and a little me in some of these, man. But
nice.
He got inspired when the show that you did when he took that one bite. It was the show on when it was Bob and Perry, and he took that one bite and he screamed. He screamed like this. He screamed.
Yeah. You got to send those to Tom.
Oh, yeah, bro. I shared one of them and I credited Chris Popke. But yeah, I would love to. Whatever way, because I don't want to just throw them all in the Discord. I'll send them to Tom if he wants me to send them to him. But yeah, check this out. I'm not done with you yet, buddy.
My gun shot the sheriff, but they didn't shoot the deputy. Oh, no. My gun shot the sheriff.
Jesus.
Boy, you know I wasn't holding it. Ow, ow!
Fucking A, man. I'm spoiled, man. They're hitting me up with all these. Yeah, I can send them to you or send them to Bob or whatever you want. Because
right there, Testicle Tiger put it up.
What's that? All right, I'll send them there, TT, after the show. I'll make sure that Tom gets them. Yeah, because I love this community and I love sharing this shit.
It's so much fun over there. It's just, you know.
Bananas in my home. And another banana that I don't need? I don't need them! I don't fucking need bananas! I got enough bananas! I don't want any more!
He likes bananas and he likes 7-Up.
I enjoy bananas.
Fucking A, man. Great shit. So I'll definitely send them all. We got Donna G checking in, the lovely Donna G. And I think we got some generous super chats. So let's check out some of these generous super chats. I want to thank my friend, the Reverend Bob Levy Quotes, your dude right there. He's been a member for 6 months. He says hoy and takao to everyone. What's up, RBOQ? Tierney, thank you for the $2, my friend. Smile, Bob. Let's see the sunshine. Oh shit. Uh-oh. You did. Now I did notice, Bob, that you got them bright ones there, buddy.
No, they're not too bright.
They're not too bright?
No.
They're pretty good. You didn't go Sal Governale bright? He went like newborn bright. He went like floor tile bright.
No, I went too. Like he matched it up with my face and all that. But they didn't have wrinkled teeth, so.
Oh shit. So how they feel, man? Getting used to them?
Dude, he said it would take months. I mean, from what I went through, this feels great. I just can't drink water right now for a little while. So
is that a thing? Does it seep in or something? Is that like a thing or really?
I guess he said for an hour and a half, so I can't drink water. So I got dry mouth right now.
Ooh, wow, that's weird. Thank you, Terry Nee, for the $2. He said, "Small Bob, we got that one." Donna G with the most generous $19.99. My goodness, thank you, Donna G. Oh, hey, Levy. Hi, Bobby Fran, and happy Monday. Well, to that I say, whoop.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Thank you to the lovely Donna G. Yeah, man.
Oh, hey, Donna G.
That's how you do it. There you go. You got the sexy Bob Levy read of that one. There you go. The Perry of Death. Everybody's having fun with that shit, man. Yeah, man. I even got a couple more I could play.
I'm never eating food from that door again! Fuck you!
What do you see? What are you reading in the chat, Bob? What are you waving off there?
Oh, no. I said about the cigarettes. He said,
okay.
Hey, man. Gotta enjoy myself, you know?
Oh yeah, not dry
Brent
enough.
Hollywood Joe, Levy's not good for what was it?
Foreign relations.
Well, I get every time I'm here, something goes on.
Yeah, you got to be a little extra nervous with if your country you're going at might not be liking America at the time, right?
No, they love it. They're fighting for democracy. You know, they want to. They arrested the mayor, and it's all
I heard
bullshit.
that.
He was voted in. He was voted in. People are not happy, but people are very nice here. I really enjoy it.
That's cool. Going to bring them Turkish
my
cigarettes
wife
home with
is
you?
calling me.
Uh-oh.
Hello? Wait. Hello? You're on the air with Bobby Fran and me.
You're already on the air?
Well, me and Bobby Fran are on. I'm on his show. Okay, tune in, honey. I love you. Bye. Bye. Bye.
There you go. That's the best way to, at least you guys can see each other doing the shows and everything. That's a fun way to communicate and still see each other, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, you can on WhatsApp too, so it's good.
Yeah, that's real handy. I used that when my daughter had to go over to Korea, and so that's a good way you can kind of stay in touch and you don't have to worry about phone bills and things of this nature. So you've been having good internet and all that stuff, obviously?
It's pretty good. You know, it's it's better than the other place I had. So
that's cool. Hey, I was meaning to ask you, you were at another place. I was going to say, did you had your stinky, the room service lady?
Oh, no. If she would have been here, it would have been crazy. You know, if she would have transferred to this place.
Oh, shit. Let's see. Oh, Tactical Tiger checking in with a generous $2 super chat. It says, Bob, the teeth look great, boss.
Thank you, honey. Thank you.
Thank you, Teeth. Yeah, I appreciate that.
I'm so happy, truthfully. I've been through hell and it's over.
No, that's good. You definitely got me thinking because I got one or two that I kind of had to get pulled when I was younger in the back and all, and it makes you think about that kind of stuff. So yeah, definitely. I thought you were getting the hell out of there today. Bob says Brutal Pain.
No, it's tomorrow morning. It's almost today. Almost. We're close to it.
You know, it's funny. I'm glad that you reached out. Thanks for asking for the link and coming on because I thought about this, but I really couldn't figure out what your timing was and all that shit. So thanks, bro. Good to see you.
It's good to see you too and everybody.
Yep. Yeah, that's what Brutal Pain he was talking about because he says he's going to the dentist today. Asking for the Bob Levy treatment. Yeah. There you
go. They do good here. I mean, and you can't beat it. You know, you really can't beat it. It's top of the line stuff.
I know you'll probably be happy to be done with all this because teeth have always been like a saga thing with you. We go back and we do the Levy miserable news history, and there's always like a comment or two about tooth reference or something.
Yeah. I had fake ones from a car accident when I was a kid, and the front was all fake, and then they ended up fucking going, and then then when I was in this car accident, one went. One ended up dying, and then it started going. I was like, fuck it, it's over.
So now you got all new set, all tops and bottoms, everything. You're all done, right?
Everything. It's really amazing.
Well, that's great. Hopefully you never have to worry about like decay or having problems like that. And if you can, they just like kind of screw on or screw off more or less, I imagine, right?
I don't know, but I'll never have a toothache again.
That'd be great. Let's see. F Jam says, yay, Bob's on a real show. Hey, man, come on now. All right. But yeah, I'm going to be looking forward to watching Perry tonight. I'm going to the dentist. Whoa, fake car accident, fake teeth. Not this guy. That's that other guy, Perry. He's got that. He's that fake car accident guy.
Yeah. I mean, look at it. He had a little scratch on his car. I had a dent.
But yeah, that fucking, a little, ain't them nothing. It looked like a fender bender that Perry was in. Little fender bender.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw you. I was watching a little bit the other day when you were hanging out with Granny, and Granny's like working at that house, sanding floors and all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not in here today. Granny normally hang out in here during the day on the vibe. Ask the Turkish dentist to make your teeth look like mine, Levy. It's legitimately only $43,000 more.
Oh, please, your teeth. That's because all man cum is on it. That's why you're the one, baby.
Yeah, he was trying. Bob's over there to get those Turkish Brett Hollywood man breasts. That's what he's trying to get over there. Trying to get those Turkish man breast implants.
Then I can go to the prison and go, oh, Billy.
It puts the lotion on. Brett's laughing and having fun. That's cool, man.
Man.
That's cool. So little California pit stop, huh? Like I don't even know. I haven't flown. I've only flown to like the Bahamas, but I haven't really flown as far as you have, buddy. Like how long of a flight was it? Like what was that all about?
I think it was 6.5 or 7 to England, and then it was maybe 3:30 here.
Wow.
But I think it's less going back. I think, or it's more. I don't know. I don't know which way we're going.
Like just kind of sit there, and when they tell you to get off, you get off, right?
But that's the whole thing, you know. It's like I just hope I have. She got me one of those big where there's nothing in front of you. You know, you can put your feet on the wall way ahead.
Oh, okay.
On the way there, that was great. Then I had to sit in the middle seat.
Ooh,
and that sucked going to Turkey.
Yeah, I imagine. Imagine bitch in the middle. You won't be bitch in the middle. Bob got some implants on his chest while he was there. We saw the before picture on Saturday. Oh shit.
Nice. Hot.
JFK Head Chunk said, "Ooh, exit row." Yeah, what is the weather over there, buddy?
It's like I would say 5 of the days was cloudy and windy and kind of some rain. It's like, I guess.
Is it springish or summerish?
No, it's probably in the 40s.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I thought it would be warmer, but no.
Got to getting that pool up, and when you get back, buddy, the weather's starting to get better here. A little better.
Yeah. And then we're gonna move to South Carolina.
I heard you saying that on a show the other day, and I've heard you throw this around a couple times before. So, are you getting more serious about it, or where are you at?
Oh yeah. Oh no, it's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah, you seem pretty just like you're saying now. You seem fairly certain of it the other day. So, what's brought is it the weather that brings it on? Is it your area? A little bit of both, or what is that?
It's just time to go, and relax a little more. If I can relax even more. But yeah, I think it'll be nice. She can have her own house, and and she can do whatever she wants to do to it.
Right. If I relax anymore, I'll be dead over here. Yeah, my wife has a notion to go to like another state and all. Right away, you think Florida because of the weather, but a lot of people do the Florida, so I see why some people are choosing like the Carolinas and stuff. A little something different.
It's nice. The winter doesn't get bad there, and the summer is nice, and the people are nice. I mean, I was out there for almost a year, and you fall in love with it. You do.
Yeah, it is a thing, Bob, because I've driven to Florida a few times in the car to go to the parks or whatever, visit family. And the further south you drive, you're not wrong. The more polite people get. You really notice it. When you get down to Georgia and everything, people are like, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, hold the door open for you. It's and like you said, it's a slower vibe down there. I definitely noticed that driving through those areas.
Yeah, because she's used to California. Most people are nice there. And, but like you come to Jersey, oh my God, and Philadelphia, like people are just the way that they like. I'm used to it. It doesn't affect me, but
yeah, we are. I didn't realize until I got older that we are a little faster paced, a little harsher than like people in the Midwest and even like West Coast people. Some about the East Coast,
definitely. Yeah,
we grind it over here. Terry Nee says Florida is worn out. Yeah, it does seem to be.
Yeah.
And plus those hurricanes are getting hella every year, Bob. They seem like they're getting more and more frequent.
Yeah, but at least they build the houses for that there. So that's the main thing. You have to do that.
That is
South
true.
Carolina gets hit, but it's not bad. And it's going to be a new house. That we wanted a new house. We don't want to buy somebody else's thing.
Terry says, go to Branson, Missouri if you want polite. It's sickening. He says,
really?
I haven't been there. That's like the whole like Vegas and Missouri or whatever kind of thing.
I don't want to see Yakov Smirnoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the Yakov Smirnoff Theater. Yeah, they'll have theaters with their name on them. That's a good pull. The Yakov
Oh my
Smirnoff.
God.
Holy
Look
shit.
who's here.
Who's here?
My old teeth are here already.
Oh shit. I'm going to the highest bidder. What's up, Bob's old teeth? Come on, where are you going, chattering at? Let's see.
But you know what I'm doing with them? Whatever I have, like I got like the plastic ones I had the other day. I'm going to send Perry week by week one part of it. You know what I mean? And tell him to hold it for me. He's just going to lose it. I got like a lot of them, so I got enough.
Yeah, what the fuck are you sending me teeth for? Say, I saw. Oh, he said he saw Yakov Smirnoff there. It was great.
Of course you did, Terry.
Yeah, if anybody would, it would be fucking Terry Nee, right? This fucking guy. This guy gets a little handsy when you go out with him, Bob. You know, I try to mix up with the people, and the guy gets handsy on me. He thinks he knows me that good. The fuck, man?
That's how Terry is, you know? Where did you guys go? You went to some concert or something?
Yeah, we got into this internet guy, but we love crazy, fun shit. And so there's this guy, he dresses up in a he's Sasquatch, and he plays a saxophone. And so he just happened to be coming around live. And so we're kind of in the same areas, you know, all of us, in kind of same general area. So yeah, we went down DC and went and checked him out, man. It was fun.
Nice.
It was fun. I'll show you a little video. I got a little video here, I think, right here. Yeah, I don't know. He plays like all kind of fun music and shit. So we were threatening to no, and he expected me to too, but no. We were going to go see Corey Feldman when he came around with that Limp Bizkit tour. We were threatening to go do that together, and we just missed the timing on that. So when this guy came around and we figured out we both like him, I said, I'll take Terry Nee on a date.
So I'm going on tour, y'all. Get tickets now for only $20.
But he plays songs that you know, just does them to a beat, shit.
He's got tits like Brett.
Brett, that's who this is, Bob. You figured it out. This is fucking Brett's Hollywood show. Yeah, that's right.
Terry Nee said tickets $20, parking $50. My
it was.
God.
He's not wrong. It was DC, bro. I took the public transportation there, but he didn't have that option. He was coming from farther, so that wasn't really an option for him. Johnny A says guy can play. Yeah, 20 ticket. He's not lying about that.
That's
the Funky
crazy.
Squatch. Space Nerd. Yeah, it's fucking DC, bro. My Familia, the Sax Squatch. It says Brutal Pain, you big son of a bitch. The Wharf in DC was awesome. Yeah, so we were hanging down there in DC and all, but yeah, they think they know you from the air. They can just have their way with you, buy you a beer or two. You know, I'm not that easy, Bob. Shit.
Yeah.
Got to take me out to dinner first, Terry Nee. Shit.
If he didn't have to pay for the parking, he might have.
There you go. Yeah, so that's kind of what we were doing, hanging out there. We were hanging out there. So yeah, man. That's it. All right. The Wharf in DC. The Funky Squatch. That's right. Yeah, so that was fun. So we were kind of just doing that and all. Yep.
Nice. Living it up.
Yeah, man. So what's good for the rest of the night? What do you, yeah, he is. What are you going to get into like the rest of the night? Just hanging out in your room, whatever?
I don't know. I can't. They said that you couldn't eat for 2.5 hours, can't drink for an hour and a half. So I think I got like another maybe 45 minutes.
So you're literally that fresh off of just getting your last kind of procedure done that you're still within the time zone, huh?
Yeah.
In the time frame of what you can and can't do. Wow.
Yeah.
Terry Nee would look great with your teeth. Hit me up, says Bob's old teeth. Uh-oh. Watch him roll. Watch Perry. Oh, there she is.
They said you could smoke. Yes, actually, yes.
They said you could smoke in Mr. Levy. In exactly 12 seconds, you were okay to smoke a cigarette. Please don't consume any water, but please, you can have a cigarette. As many as you want, Mr. Levy.
No, it was great. It was great. It's exciting, honey.
It's good to see you guys. I can see you guys are like catching up after maybe not talking to each other for a day or two. You guys catch up in the shows and all, right?
No, we talked this morning or something like that.
Did you?
Yeah, right. We talk every day and night. It's crazy.
That's fun. That's awesome. So no, but to get back to the whole Carolina thing, you're quite serious about it. I mean, it's gone beyond talk. I mean, I know you've been down there a couple of times.
Yeah, no, it'll probably. We're hoping to get out there by July. We'll see. Because I got a gig in Key West we're going to go to. We're doing something for the troops out there, you know, the vets.
Really?
And that's going to be good.
That's cool. Yeah,
and then
what do you,
I'll figure it out. I'll
Yeah.
figure out where I'm going to go and do shows and that. I guess Florida isn't too far, and why not?
That's cool. JFK Headchum says, Gina, I left my phone at your house. Oh, shit. Wait a minute.
God damn it.
Son of a bitch. Hello, everyone, from the lovely Gina Levy checking in. There you go. The Levy War Horses. So I hear that my boy Syke Clyde's been kind of helping you over there as you're over there in Turkey, right?
Oh yeah, and then we're gonna start up in April with a bunch of new stuff, and then Granny will be on more, and there'll be like maybe 2 to 3 other shows that we'll do.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're just gonna have fun.
You've been taking your all these out of the country shows, members only, right? After they go live, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. So you got to member up on the Levyverse. If you don't catch them live, you got to either catch them live or you got to member up on the Levyverse. You want to see out of the country. I thought that really lent itself well. When I saw you say that, I'm like, that's fucking perfect. Out of the country, out of the coffin, man.
Yeah, I had to figure out something quick.
No, not bad, buddy. Not bad. That's awesome, man. Well, this is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Let's say I can do. I mean, you're welcome to stay around. I was going to do a couple news stories if you want to sit in on the news, Bob.
Yeah, I'll sit in for a news story.
All right, well, let's do it. We are here with the one and only, the Reverend Bob Levy. And I got a few news stories that we can get into and talk about at length. So let's do that with a little extra comment from our special surprise guest, Bob Levy. And let's get into the BF Live, The Vibe, Not So Serious News. That's right, folks. We do a little news here on The Vibe. We do the not so serious news. We kind of do our little bubble thing. You know where to get the serious news. This is The Vibe, not so serious news with special guest commentator, special guest Bob Levy. Bob, in this first story, buddy, this one's about spring break. Well, I don't know what you remember of spring break, but to me, spring break was always that crazy time shit that you saw on MTV going down back in the day.
Oh yeah, that was nuts. It was just, you know, they don't even want people down there no more, right?
That's kind of what we're going to get into, because I was talking about how much it's changed, because, you know, back in, I'd say, even as most recently as 2000, people were still going down there and partying, and MTV was setting up, and I never wanted to jump into a TV so much when I was younger, Bob. Some of these spring break parties with these hot women and everything dancing all over on the beach, bro.
Oh, yeah. No,
it was crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, totally nuts.
But you're right, bro. It's totally changed. They're totally flipping the script. Spring break continues on Miami with a different feel than usual. So yeah, because of all of these parties that we talked about in the past, now they've really cracked down, bro. And so they're cracking down on the beach. It says, spring break marched on to Miami Beach Saturday, but with little of the historical fanfare residents and tourists expect. What is considered the city's second largest peak weekend of holiday felt far from it, a peak. And it's small crowds, sparring music, and more locals. So they said it was more locals and family, Bob. And they said because they closed parking lots and they like really ticketed on all the drinking and all the shit's been going on down the beaches and all. So
yeah, they're gonna find another place. They'll find a shitty town, you know.
I think you're going to be right, because I was wondering, like, did the culture really change that month where kids don't want to party no more? But this just says that they've really kind of cracked down here in Miami. But they show some pictures of the people. There's a car show, a vintage car show, but they're saying they closed parking lots and they're really ticketing and cracking down on all the craziness. But that, I mean, nothing wrong going on there, but there you go. But yeah, so they're really cracking down spring break. It's not what it used to be. There's all the parties and all that stuff. So I was kind of surprised to hear that, because I didn't think that anything could kind of get in the way of a spring break. But down Miami Beach, they're doing a little different. That's it.
There's too much money there they're already making. They don't need that bullshit, probably.
That's a good point too.
Yeah.
Terry says, could drink at 18 in Ocean City, Maryland. Out of control. So much fun.
Yeah.
Bob's familiar with Ocean City, Maryland.
Yes, I used to work there a lot.
And then that was one of your honeymoon, right? One of your honeymoons?
Was it?
If I'm not mistaken. I think so. I think that's what we talk about. I don't know if you know this girl by name This is the girl, Megan Trainor. She used to sing that All About That Bass song. She was kind of known to be a big girl, Bob. She's a pop star, Megan Trainor. But you notice all these stars taking this Ozempic shit and becoming like super skinny all of a sudden? You've been keeping up on any of that?
New thing. There's a new thing that popped up on my Instagram. One of you fat fucks got to try it. They say have ice water for breakfast. It shocks the body into something. Look it up. It's ice water weight loss thing.
Oh,
Check
that's
it out.
more you know from Bob Levy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this girl, Megan Trainor, who is known to kind of be of a bigger girl, it says it's all about that weight loss. Megan Trainor showed off her dramatic thin figure on this Instagram photo shoot. So you can see what's going on, Bob. I like Kelly Clarkson and a lot of these stars are getting a hold of this Ozempic, and it's making them lose weight like super rapidly, bro.
Yeah, well, she needed it. I mean, she was hot on, when she won that competition singing.
Right.
And then, she gets a talk show and she blew up like a car bomb.
You're right. Kelly Clarkson, she does look pretty good like that. So, yeah, she does look pretty good.
Yeah.
But this is how big this girl used to be, Bob.
Wow.
See that? Look at them legs, how thick they are. And I'm going to show you some new shit. So she went from this, and all these people are trying to say, well, it's just my weight loss program or my diet. Look at this shit. That's what she looks like now.
See?
Like, wait. I think to some extent they look a little. They kind of be. There's got to be a happy medium here, Bob.
Well,
that's almost too skinny. I don't know.
That's her before, right? Yeah.
That's I think that's her a little before, a little thicker right there. But yeah, but she's there a little thick right there too. So not too crazy thick, but yeah, she was definitely in the middle there. But yeah, I just noticed it more and more. Like you said, Kelly Clarkson and a lot of these women. But yeah, she's that skinny now. She's like doing a new commercial. So there you go. That was another story I had. I just don't know.
We don't have AIDS anymore like we used to.
That's right. That used to be the great weight loss, the rapid weight loss thing.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Right. That's right.
It's like, what do you want? The cock? The poison cock?
Meth is a hell of a drug, says our friend Brutal Pain checking in. Meth is a hell of a drug. All right, let's see what I got. This next one. All right. In this next story I got, this will be a good one. This guy, Bob, I haven't really put too much thought in how I want to go, but this man said that he wanted to be buried in a Snickers themed coffin when he died, and his family made sure that it happened. Check this shit out. It says Paul Broom had previously joked about being buried in such a coffin and even included it in his will. This motherfucker's got a call. It literally does. It says I'm nuts on it. He has a Snickers. A British man who dreamed of being buried in a coffin resembling a Snicker bar has gotten his wish.
Wow.
Paul Broom, a care assistant for adults with learning difficulties, was 55 years old when he died. Damn. In his will, Broom requested that he be laid to rest in a Snickers-inspired coffin, something he had previously joked about. So loved ones made his dream a reality with a pop-up. Let me see. There you go. Here's another picture of it. They literally...
That looks huge.
It does. That's bigger than Perry's coffin. I mean, the George Foreman coffin.
Yeah.
Popke says about that last girl, Megan Trainor, she's still fat on the inside. So here, yes, this guy wanted to be, that's the guy right there. He wanted to be buried in a Snickers coffin. So there you go. I've heard of the Kiss coffin, Bob.
Yeah.
But I've never heard of a Snickers coffin. The guy, Gene Simmons, he's not a very good bass player, but he's a pretty good marketing guy.
I can't wait till he's buried in one. I'm kidding.
Hey-oh.
He sucks.
Play Russian roulette in the morning. Your metabolism spikes, says Terry Nee, talking about your thing.
Oh, what do you mean? What's wrong with that?
I think he's talking, I don't know, he's talking about that cold water thing when you were talking about calming your metabolism down, maybe something. I don't know.
I see it on Instagram. I was like, what the fuck is this?
But JFK said that they call her Megan needed a trainer. She needs to lose that weight. Megan is married to the little brother in Spy Kids, says our friend Widow Killer checking in today. All about that bass. All right, let's continue on with another story in the not so serious news. What else I got? Ooh, I got some story. You're talking about places where we can move, Bob, and you're over there in Turkey.
Yeah.
And you said the people are pretty cool over there, right?
Very cool.
That's cool, man. Let me get in here real quick. I'll show you this piece of video I got for you. There's some other countries that are pretty cool. I was wondering if you ever wonder about what is the happiest country in the world. I have a report for it. I'm trying to queue up right here. I'm going to take you over to the Bikini Report, Bob, and they're going to let you know what country, it's not Turkey, what country is the happiest country in the world.
Finland is the world's happiest country for the 8th year in a row. This according to the World Happiness Report 2025, which always shows the Nordic countries the love. The next 3 countries after Finland in the rankings are Denmark, Iceland, and Sweden, with the Netherlands rounding out the top 5. Next up was Costa Rica, which cracked the top 10 for the first time. Also making its inaugural appearance in that elite group, Mexico. As for the U.S., I'm sad to report that it had its lowest ranking ever, landing in 24th place. That was 1 spot behind the UK, 6 spots behind Canada, and 13 spots behind Australia. And because I suspect you're curious, the unhappiest country in the world is Afghanistan. Of course, these are just averages, so what do you think? Which country would you be happiest to live in? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
There you go. Finland.
Yeah, but at least we beat Belize.
Belize. Let's see. Go Canada, eh? Says Tits McGee checking in. Home of the Dudesons. I'm not familiar with the Dudesons. Let's see. All right. But I do have one more Bikini Report for you, because the ladies, guys and the ladies even like the Bikini Report here, Bob. So I got another one for you. Let's see. Oh, USA, says the lovely Gina Levy. I don't know why we're not happy. Isn't that funny? I guess USA, it's probably ranked so low. But in this next Bikini Report, here's a little Bikini Report about business. They're talking about Nike revenue being down. Nike been around forever, but now I don't know if the name is fading off, but she's going to tell you about how Nike revenue.
Hold on. I really thought she had a hairy bush when you first put it up.
It does look like that. I'm gonna just let that sit there for a minute. Let that stew. So there you go. She says, nice tusk, says Jay Fallon. Oh, nice tusk. He's talking about your teeth there. That's your boy Jay Valentine.
Damn right. What's up, Jay? What's up, brother?
Great friend and a member over here. Thank you, Jay Valentine, for checking in. P-Gun's laughing at you. So did I, Bob. They thought she looks, yeah, good call. All right. Well, let's see what she's not talking about that. She's talking about Nike, who we're wondering if the brand is falling off because their sales are slipping. So here's a little Bikini Report business report.
Nike's revenues just aren't doing it. 2025's most recent quarter saw the brand's biggest revenue drop in nearly 5 years. I'm talking over 11%. Along with that, the company's earnings per share are down over 50% from last year, and share prices have plunged almost 20% in the past 6 months. And reports also say the year ahead is going to see low profit margins, as Nike will be imposing discounts to get rid of its unsold inventory. But there is some hope on the horizon. The company has been making more overtures to women. Its Super Bowl ad was aimed at female buyers, and there are plans for a women's line that'll be in partnership with Kim Kardashian's Skims. There's hope that'll trigger a nice boost. Plus, maybe partnering with Kim will help people forget Nike's collaboration with her, let's call him problematic ex. What do you think Nike can do to get back on top of the shoe and athletic wear game? Share your ideas in the comments, and remember to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report, for that one. There you go. Nike, but they said the guys want to make that report better, Bob. They want the girls spinning so we can see that ass. Let's see what they're doing.
Yeah, and they don't have any tits.
The second one, well, yeah, some of them got them store-bought tits there, Bob. They got them store-boughts. They don't have them factory originals. Oh, carpet match the drape mutts. Let's see. Thank you, Cher. Now shave that bush, says Brutal Pain. Uh-oh. She seems ashamed of her own pitch. Boobs sell. That's why we do a little Bikini Report here on the Vibe. And that's why we got Boob Levy checking in from Turkey over here. So you join them Turkish cigarettes, bud? What do you got?
They're basically Marlboro Lights. These ones have a toe tag on it.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, wow. I've heard about this where they put in other countries, they put those like extreme kind of photos as a deterrent to smoke, right?
And more people smoke here probably than anywhere in the world.
Yeah, no fucks given. So how much are you going to bring some of them home? How many are you allowed to bring home?
I don't know. I might bring a carton. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because then I got to carry it, the whole fucking time because I'm checking in the bag.
Right. That's cool.
So we'll see.
Fucking A. All right, let me see what kind of stories I got left here. I got that. Oh, I had this story about there was an NYPD female cop, Bob, a couple weeks ago. She kind of showed up in this like rap video. She's like a detective for the NYPD. Let me show you. And there was some controversy because she kind of shows a little bit. I can't imagine going back into the station, but check this shit out. A pole dancing NYPD sex crime detective. They quietly transferred her after it was figured out that she was pole dancing. Check this shit out.
Right.
It says the NYPD detective who went viral earlier this month for her sultry pole dancing performance in a hip hop video has been quietly transferred to a different Bronx precinct. Look, there's her right there in the video.
Wow.
So yeah, she's a cop.
And did she get in trouble?
Well, there was a whole debate about it a couple weeks ago, whether it's anybody's business or if it was like an ethical thing, and everybody was acting like it wasn't a thing. So that's why it's a story now that she's quietly been reassigned to another district. I guess they had to get her away from all the guys that were cracking the jokes on her or whatever. All the other cops were watching the video.
Wow.
It says she was reassigned from her post from a special victim. Yeah, she's on like special victims unit about like sex crimes and shit. And she's in these videos. So yeah, she was quietly reassigned, but there was a controversy last week, and they were acting like, that's too much ass for me right there. Too many groceries in that trunk.
It's a different pole she's dancing on.
Hi-oh, there you go. So she got reassigned.
Wow.
She got reassigned.
What does that matter,
Well, so that was the whole debate. Like people were saying it's nobody's business, and what if it was a guy, all that fucking shit. But let's see.
We wouldn't be doing the story if it was a guy.
That's exactly right. Women can't even ride a little pole in her free time, says Brutal Pain.
Exactly.
Pole dancing, says Terry Nee. Oh, she has decent armpit game, says my boy Scott Fitzpatrick. You got that link, Scott Fitzpatrick. Rainisha Williams, deputy in charge. The chocolate pole is what she was dancing on.
Yeah.
No doubt. That's cool, buddy. Well, let's see. Got a couple more stories. I'm going to get into a little Perry talk and everything. I think that's all the kind of stories I got kind of interesting to share today. So I'll wrap up the news. Sitting in here with Bob Levy. We kind of had fun checking in those news stories. That was the Vibe, Not So Serious News. That's right, we're having it, we're doing it. Surprise, surprise, I got the one and only, the Reverend Bob Levy joined me today, right here on The Vibe, hanging out with everybody. So I see your Oasis shirt, bro. Are you really supposed to still like try to get together and go to a concert, trying to see them?
Yeah, I do got tickets, so.
Do you?
I'm either going to fly in to see him or I'm going to sell him. I'll probably fly in.
Are they over in the UK? You got tickets over there?
No. They're in Jersey, but if I'm not living there,
Oh, true. Good point.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm supposed to go like in the maybe in the fall. I'm supposed to go see Willie Nelson. I've always wanted to see Willie Nelson live.
Yeah, he'll be dead soon.
I know, bro. That's what. But that's the race, bud. Because I'm definitely doing all these but try to get him in before they die tours. Right before COVID, I went to try to see ZZ Top, and I had tickets, and COVID canceled the show. And then what's it? Dusty or the one guy died or whatever. I can't remember.
Bass player, right? Was it?
Yeah. So so then they had that guitar tech bass player fit in. So yeah, he didn't make it. So I'm got my fingers crossed that I can make Willie Nelson in time. So I definitely want to see him. Definitely want to see Willie. I'll be over soon, Gene and Levy. Leave the back door open. Whoop, says Chris Popke.
Those dogs will kill you.
The tickets offered free turkey teeth with every purchase. Oh, that's how you got those teeth. I see. Yeah, so that is something being away. I know you miss your animals. You miss your dog.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Perry
yeah.
and Dunda.
She realized how much work they are. Like they want to play all the time, you know.
Yeah, I can imagine having two. You have two German Shepherds, and I know their energy. I got one mutt. She's supposed to be like I think she's a pit bull terrier mix or something. She's a big fucking mutt. But yeah, I can't imagine dealing with two dogs, Bob.
Yeah, but it's great. They have so much fun. We have fun. So
I love Shepherds. I had a Shepherd when I was a young boy, man. It was the most obedient dog I ever had in my life to this day.
They just want to run. They just want to play ball.
Mm-hmm. And I find that they're very. I know they're very protective of you too.
Oh yeah,
They don't like when people
rip somebody in half.
They really would. Scott, you're getting a shout out, love. There you go. There you go. Cool, buddy.
Oh Jesus Christ!
What's up?
It's now just Z Top.
Oh, Z Top. There you go. There you go. Now I went and saw them when they had having their roadie play, and he had broke out this 12-string bass. I've never seen a bass with 12 strings on it. It was ridiculous. I don't even know what kind of octaves he was going up and down, kind of range he was playing. Popke says, I'm walking my long dog at the beach right now.
Nice.
Missing your long dog.
Hell yeah.
That's cool. So you're
Thunder's even longer than Perry, man. Thunder's huge. I've never seen it. He looks like a bear.
That's cool.
He's a good dog.
They go nuts on you when you're away for a time when you come back home?
Oh yeah, they'll lose their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a year, in their time. I've been gone.
Oh yeah, I know. That's how this big. I call her a big baby because I could be out the door for 15 minutes and come back in, and she acts like I would went away for an hour or something. I was on vacation.
That's why I don't know what the weather is on Wednesday. It was supposed to maybe rain, but a little bit. But I definitely want to play them. It's raining today. God damn it.
Yep.
Where is it? Wednesday, 40% of rain. That's nothing.
That's cool.
We're gonna be mudding it up.
So I've noticed on social media that not only that your son Dom is in Fat Mez, but I see that he's kind of put out a bit of a solo album, huh?
Yeah, he just put that out a couple of days ago. It's doing good. He said,
That's pretty good. Well, if you're ever in my group on Facebook, Dom kind of hangs out in there too. But yeah, I kind of see his post for Fat Mez, and he's doing his thing. But I saw that some club that they do regularly was closing, but they're going to be playing other places up in Wildwood, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, no, they're always out there. The big one's still there, and they're gonna be. They're opening up for Van Halen's kid, Wolfgang, and Alice in Chains. That's in May. That's gonna be good. That's a 15,000 seater or something. So yeah, that's gonna be fucking. And they're getting their stuff played on the radio now in Philly, so it's nice.
Do we know the name of his album? Do you remember? I don't know if I can.
Hold on, I know I wrote it down. I know he sent it to me. It is. It's called Lazy River on Spotify. Go to Spotify, I guess.
There you go. Lazy River is Dom Levy's album on Spotify. Lazy River. It's amazing how you don't even need a record company anymore. These kids don't.
No, unless they give you a lot of money, there's no reason for that. But once they start opening for big people, it'll get out there because they're getting, in the Philadelphia, Jersey, they're huge. So,
well,
they get good crowds.
I love that, and I can only imagine Dom got his part from you. But those boys, they really embrace fucking 70s rock and roll. They love that shit, man.
Yeah, that's why they have a Facebook Fat Mez community page on Facebook where the fans just clip the shows and put them up, and it's amazing. And to see it live, it's just amazing. People are shocked.
Yeah, I imagine shocked is a good word, Bob, because when you see young guys, when I first saw them playing these like early songs from the 70s, I was like, wow, you could tell that they really care about them too. They're not just going, hey man, we heard this one time. And I was just like, you could tell they really love the songwriters from those days, man.
Oh yeah, no, that's why they do Highway Star from Deep Purple. My son sings that. It's like fucking, and then like they do the Who, and Billy will play on the guitar. He'll do what is it? What do they use? Synthesizer? What is it fucking called?
The synthesizer. Yeah, like a keyboard or something.
Yeah.
Synthesizer. I like the way
he plays
you
that on the guitar part,
That's
it's
cool.
Pretty,
man.
it's pretty wild.
But I like Wildwood. We used to go up to Wildwood like every year when I was younger. I haven't been up to Wildwood in decades, and I want to put it together, get back up there, maybe find a place where I go hang out maybe with you and go see Dom play one night. That's kind of
They're in like North Wildwood a lot. Yeah, there's some really big place they do outside. It's got a great stage. There's usually over 1,000 people.
Oh my God! Some of those summer scenes in Fat Mez in the group when they're playing like on the water, and there's like literally like people on the boats kind of watching them too. Like some of the places they play are near the water's edge and all. So yeah, that would definitely be fun to do. Well, I got a bro that wants to come in. He's a regular part of this show, so let's bring him along. He's my friend. He's yours. You know him too. He's the prop master. Scott Fitzpatrick's joining us today.
Hey,
Hello, Bob.
Scott.
What's up, brother?
Not much, man. I woke up. I got up a little bit late for the show, and then I seen you had Bob Levy on BF, and I didn't want to just come. I didn't want it to seem like I just want to come on just because Bob was on here. I didn't want to miss you guys' vibe, but
you can do it. There's no vibe. Come on, we got a whole vibe, every vibe.
There you go. There you go.
So I'll tell you a little truth though. I was Bob's old teeth in the chat.
Oh, were you? Nice.
I had a notion that might be Scott. I was kind of wondering who that was, and I said, "Let me see." I said,
"Bobby, I sent you one of the songs on Twitter."
Okay, we got my Twitter.
It's more of like he does, like he's a big fan of Paul McCartney, and that you'll see like all that kind of stuff and harmonies and shit.
Let me see.
But this is more of a kind of a rock, I guess. And we got he's gonna do a second album. Like me and him wrote one song that'll be on that, or two songs. Cool. He's gonna do two of them that we did.
That's cool.
It's pretty crazy.
All right, I'm logging in my Spotify right now so I can play this. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit of this on the air. Give you a little taste of it. This is not only does Bob Levy's son Dom Levy in the band Fat Mez, but this is his kind of solo band. This is right here, solo. Did you get what you wanted from Dom Levy? This is on Spotify. Let me know if you can hear this. Oh. I'll put the link in the chat. All the listeners. There you go.
Nice.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, he's having fun.
That's awesome. There you go. I put the link in the chat. Sparksnake says, thanks to the link. I have heard Levy talk about the band, but I could not find him. Yeah, and I was actually going to the Fat Mez community page because, like you said, they got good videos and information there. I'll throw that out there too. This will be
this is where like the fans always put up stuff, and then they got Fat Mez on Facebook, Fat Mez on Instagram. It's FATMEZZ.
Yeah, right here. I'll put this in. I have this comes in my feed all the time. So yeah, that's how I know kind of where they're playing and the songs that they're doing and all that stuff. It's because I'm part of that group too, the Fat Mez Facebook group right there. That's kind of where I'm looking at right now. Let's see. There you go. We're talking about big announcement. I was trying to find because they do, but they put so much on here. I definitely have a hard time finding just their videos. I was going to look for like one of the videos you were talking about to play. Let me see. Media. Because they do some good stuff on there. Here's some.
Yeah, Highway Star. You might have to go down a little. Maybe I'll find it. But it's fucking. It's
you probably know what it looks like from the picture of it. No, let me see.
Yeah.
Some of these are pictures. Media. Yeah, let's try to find this.
I'll come in late. Is this Bob's band? Bob's son's band? Is this?
Yeah. We're talking about Fat Mez. We're talking about Dom Levy's. Yeah, we were talking about him. Because I was saying, I just noticed on social media because I follow these things that he not only is in Fat Mez, but that what we just played right there, Scott, is his just solo stuff, not even Fat Mez stuff. Yeah,
I dig it.
Yeah, I'm looking for some video. I was trying to. Wow, the fans are great. Like they share so much, it drives everything down.
Oh yeah.
Trying just to find video. I'm in their media part.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find Highway Star.
Files, media. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. But I'm going way down on the vibe. Yeah, man. So I told you, Scott, I always tell everybody, right? You got to show up on the vibe because you didn't know that I didn't know that Bob Levy was going to be on my show today, buddy.
Nope.
So there you go. I see lots of pictures, but I'm not finding many videos.
This one is just wait.
In a sea of Zoomer, I'll let you work on that and I'll read some chats. In a sea of Zoomer music, Dom is actual music that reminds me of what rock is supposed to be. And and we're big fans of music here. And like I said, going through the motions, I don't like people to go through the motions. And when you hear people that really are singing in the songs and you're like, wow, how do these kids like really know these songs so well? Bob, your volume sucks. My sister, I can hear him. Sounds great.
Oh, we can hear.
We can hear you. Let's see. Talking about me. Well, got to get in the shower. We didn't even get ready to leave. Have a good day, Bob and Scott and everybody from Brutal Pain. He's checking out. Let's see.
Well, I'll find it.
Or you can email me the link to that.
Yeah.
I'm still. Yeah, they got so much stuff. What I had. But here, I'll show you I'll show you a still shot or whatever. Here's some, as I'm trying to go through the files. That's him. All kind of video or something. I just am enjoying the video. Pink Floyd, I found.
Yeah.
I'm dropping that bass. Today on Boomer in the Morning, guys looking for links. You son of a bitch. But they all take turns singing songs and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They all sing and play multiple instruments.
Brian Kowalczyk texts in while we're listening to Fat Mez, and we got a surprise guest, Bob Levy, on the vibe today.
Yo.
Wow. This must be a real Pink Floyd song because it's like 8 minutes long.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Live Ween. Live Ween checks in with a $2 super chat and says, Dom Levy is way talented and his band is amazing. I'm sure that Bob and Dom appreciate that. Thank you for I appreciate the two. Thank you. Tight band. Beat, Aretha. Rock and roll will never die, says my sister. For an encore, eat blue cheese out of the groupie's ass. Karen, you said you must be a proud dad, Bob.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Oh, I think I want to say that I don't know where, I definitely wouldn't know where it is off the top, but what's it, like a year or so ago, you jumped on stage and did a song with them, right?
Yeah, I usually do a lot. I haven't in a while, but I will this summer. We do some AC/DC.
Yeah.
I love
it. As you can see, I fast forwarded in it, and they are doing like the whole full ass version of Breathe. To just your idea of that these guys know the songs through and through.
Oh yeah.
Note for note nice. I told you, Johnny. They're not just singing around the songs, they love the songs. Nothing worse when people try to get cute with a classic song.
I found it.
Alright. That's what you got.
Let me see. Okay, let me
found a couple videos now. So good.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you on
Twitter.
Like this is the one. Like I was like, you got to do this. You got to do this.
Okay.
And he would always say, I can't. Nobody can sing it. That's the whole thing. But
awesome. There you
can. I said anything can be. He goes, I'll blow my voice out. You're supposed to. You know what I mean? You have to be able to do anything and last. You got to do this every night. And they work a lot. Even now. It's like 5 days a week, but it'll be like 7 to 9 shows a week once Memorial Day hits.
Yeah, bro. Like I saw their schedule last year, and they literally had the entire summer booked, like in the spring. Like he had it booked up till September, like every freaking weekend.
Yeah, no, every day. It's every day. They got maybe Tuesday off, maybe.
Because they were hitting like some of the casinos, like during the day. I remember some on the schedule. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were doing all that stuff. I want to thank Live Ween. Like I said, we did that. He said, thank you for the $2. Dom is way talented, and his band is amazing. Says Live Ween. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, people
Awesome.
are digging them. Thank you.
All right.
You know.
Absolutely, man. Like I said, like if these kids like just were going through the motions, it wouldn't be anything special. But I like it because, and people can already tell they are students of the music. They love it note for note. So I definitely want to go check out live. But if I can't check him out live now, I can watch him live with Bob Levy. This is his son's band. This is Fat Mez, and this is Highway Star, right? Yeah. fucking A, bro. Shit. See? So when I told you that Bob's son's band was good, I wasn't just kissing Bob's ass. We just proved it right there. Holy shit, bro.
Space Nerd, he's the bass player there. The singer. They're all singers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll go back on it real quick. Yeah. I thought we pointed that out clearly enough. But yeah, that's right here. That's Dom right here on the left. That's right there with the bass. That's your boy Dom right there. Yeah, man. So go ahead.
It makes me play my guitar in a while. It just made me want to pick up my guitar and play it or get out and go watch a live band or something, man.
The level of skill and coordination it takes, Scott, I just never had. Just fucking Bob, how do you like those fingering? How did he do that fucking four finger? He's just like Scott, he's like just like dancing on those frets. I could never do that, man. I could never.
Yeah, Billy was like, he was a prodigy. He used to play with the bass player from he used to manage him, the bass player from Hendrix, and he used to be like at 12 years old, they would say he's the next Hendrix. You know, like it was like a huge thing.
I can see why they're saying that because I mean, to be that young, what are they in their 20s, about to be 30 or something? I don't know, but he looks like
my son's the oldest. He's 25.
Okay, so these guys look like they've been playing. I mean, he said he's been playing for 50 years or something. Let's see.
They've been playing. Kurt's the last one. The other guitarist that came in. The drummer was 13 when they first started.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, but then they broke up for a while, and then they all got back together.
And that's what I'm saying. If they just play every part that you know. I mean, they went note for note. Holy shit!
Oh yeah.
First time hearing them, and I must say they're good, FJM. There you go, buddy. We wouldn't steer you wrong. And we figured out, we told you which one is Dom. That's awesome, man. Well, I'm glad that we could feature that here today. That's cool shit. Great showmanship. Live music is a whole nother experience, says Spurgeon Inc.
Yeah, when you go see him live, you'll be blown away. There's no doubt.
Fuck yeah. Did Scotty manscape his beard? You doing manscaping over there, Scott? What'd you do?
No, man. It's just how whatever the hair just lays wherever it lays that day. It's different every day.
What do I got here? Yeah,
the beard's kind of coming in though. Maybe that's what she's seeing.
I'm gonna send you the one. This is a song that me and my son wrote, but this is gonna be on. They played it at a original show, but this is going to be on Dom's second album.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, this is like I said, you need like an opening song, you know, like to get the people in the mood for it.
Mm-hmm.
And like I just go like it goes like this, and he's like right away, and he just takes over it, and it's like fucking amazing.
Okay, all right. Well, I got this right here. Let me go. All right, let's get it loaded up here. All right, this is the one. All right, this is that live video. Here we go. All right, well, I got another friend backstage that's probably going to want to watch it with us. He's probably just getting up from doing all the damn shows. He's my friend. He's yours. You know him, Bob. He's a smoking champion. He's from the Great White North. He is the one and only Bobby. Nick is here. You're What's up?
About time you got here, babe.
Yeah, I know.
We'll put the smokers together down the bottom like that. How we got the weed smokers up top. We got the cigarette smokers down the bottom. How that
smoke with me, Bob.
You got it, buddy.
How's it going, Bobby, Nick?
Mm-hmm. Not too bad. Not too bad. But yeah, I did just wake up like about a half hour ago. So it's like,
yeah. Bob,
I think I can take a step. I can take a step now.
Oh, nice. The timer's up. You ever see a guy that's on podcasts as much as this guy, Bobby, Nick?
He's everywhere. I was watching him last night a little bit. I was up at latest. You were probably on at midnight. That's probably 7 a.m. here or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I was Wendy and a few other people.
Yeah, Granny and
yeah.
Oh, yeah, how's Granny doing? Uncle Jack Shack and all that shit.
It's going okay. He pulled off he pulled off a little stunt the other day that Granny didn't like too much, but it is what it is. I was on a show with him and yeah, all of a sudden Granny was doing another show and they both ended at the same time, and Uncle Jack had gone and ended them both because it was out of the same StreamYard. So I was like, "Holy shit, dude! What's the fuck?"
train wreck of the day. Skull says Dom isn't the only Levy with musical talent. Bobby plays a mean tambourine. Mr. Tambourine Man.
I play the bass, baby.
Oh, about that bass. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's see what we got. 2 checking. Triple Bobby. That's right. We got all the Bobbies here today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kids play the stream intro. Too cool. Yeah, we're digging. You know what we're doing, Bobby Nick. We're listening to Fat Mez, right? Listen to Bob Son's Bam.
Right on. Right on, yeah.
F-U-J, that means Uncle Jack. Fuck Uncle Jack. I texted Jack and suggested that he change the StreamYard password. Okay, that might be a thing. 3 Bobs are better than 1. We know that's right.
Yeah.
3 B's and an S. All right, well, I got that next video. Now, Bob says we're getting ready to watch another one, and Bob said that you co-wrote the song with Dom, right?
Yeah.
All right. And this is going to be on the next Dom solo album, if I'm not.
Yes.
Okay, well, here we go. This is co-wrote, and this is Bob and Dom Levy written song performed by Fat Mez.
Fat Mez.
Here we go. You remember where this was, Bob? To let a context.
This was in Brooklyn, New York.
Looks like a pretty big stage.
Yeah, it was an all original stuff. This was the first one they did full set.
Here we go. Give me like a live at Budokan opening vibe, Bob.
Yeah, a little bit there, yeah.
Right? We're gonna have a little party tonight. Fucking Mez right there, Bob. What's that called, buddy?
Damn.
Tonight.
What's that again?
Tonight.
That is good, man. And it definitely, like, I could hear, like you said, I could definitely tell that it definitely had that vibe of like when Budokan opens up, like it had like you said, like
The
a party
drums,
tonight.
Yeah,
We're gonna party and all that stuff.
Yeah, like certain bands like Budokan. Yeah, when they opened up, they had that like the drums and that stuff.
Yes.
It's something to get them going.
That's right.
I gotta say something about this. To me, that sounded like something that where I should be seeing like 60 or 70-year-olds on stage, because it's so old timey music, but it's really solid and good.
Yeah.
But when you see young guys playing it like that, it's like, wow, okay, maybe there is some hope, for rock and roll to be like maybe revived.
It has to be.
That was
it
awesome.
Really has to be. Yeah, thank you. It has to be, because it's like the music today. I mean, there's some bands that are still doing it, and rocking, like the Foo Fighters, but there's not. You can't name probably 20 of them that are.
I know it's
or anybody that's came up.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So that's what we were talking about. We just got done talking about Dom because I already follow him on Fat Mez, and I just noticed by following Fat Mez that he put a solo album out, and it's led to all of this conversation and sharing these videos. Did you see him singing and performing them doing Highway Star before you jumped in by Deep Purple?
No, I didn't.
Bro, like,
wow,
I'm gonna play it again, but it note for note, like Highway Star, and like they said Billy is his name, was doing fingering guitar solos, note for note, fucking Highway Star, Bobby Nick. So when you talk about hope for the rock and roll, that's what I like about these guys, because they care about it. Let's see, we have. Look, because I'm showing that picture because Wavy G's checking and he goes, wow, thanks for the shout out. I just saw it. I would like to take credit for the artwork, but that's an actual photograph. Wavy G, shout out. Part of the PCL chat family. Welcome. Bones Up and 666. He threw that picture in there, like I said, within the first half hour of the announcement that I guess you've heard, Bobby Nick, by now, that George Foreman, the boxing legend, passed away.
Yeah.
So like I said, within a half hour, these creative people had that shit.
It's crazy.
In the chat. Ain't they great, Bob?
Oh yeah. Like tonight Perry's gonna be so out, he's gonna be so sad about George Foreman. But will he be posting to him from the grave, from the other side?
Maybe, yeah.
That's right. That's right. And maybe they'll have a George Foreman voice as part of the when you super chat or whatever. Maybe
they have it already. They have it.
Okay, I didn't know if that was like Sykes that he used in the video or not. Okay, all right. Let's see. Fat Mez has an impressive collection of guitars, says Live Ween. Live Ween's a big guitar head, so you got people in here that really are admirers of rock and giving great compliments. Let's see.
No, they got tons of shit. That's my son's second Rickenbacker. He broke the other one, and he broke his string the other day playing a couple of months ago.
Skull says, Bobby, you and Dom should play Back in Black and have Pert sing. I think he meant Perry sing it. He is horrible.
I already had that set up. I want to get him out there in the summertime and in front of like the 1,000-something people and do it. So hopefully we can get him out there this summer.
Jerry Lehane said that song reminded him of Queen. Boston meets Queen, Tie Your Mother Down. Let's see.
It's everything.
Purple Mist, Gibson, Firebird is cool. See, I know you got guitar heads in here. They're seeing shit that we don't see, Bob. Maybe Scott, he's a guitar head too. He may be seeing some of this.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, Bobby Nick, could you send Granny the link, please? He asked for it right here.
Okay, sure.
You got a second? Can I get a link to tell at Bob? Oh, Granny, your boy's coming in to tell you something, Bob. So let's see. Vocals not front enough for the sound, man. Yeah, that happens especially when you're recording on a phone. You kind of get what you get depending on where you're standing.
Yeah.
Get in there, Granny. He'll be in a minute. It would be hilarious if Fat Mez hit BF with a copyright strike. Trying to be nice here, but I don't think those boys would do that. Kind of had that Tie Your Mother Down vibe, says Johnny agrees. The equipment helps too. They sound great, says Spurg Snake. MTV ruined everything, says Terry Nee. Have the cigarette. He's sending it to you. Which one, Bob or Bob? Have the cigarette monster send the link to me. It's on the way, buddy. We'll be jumping in a second. Bands Good Hope, They Hit My Town. So yeah, if you guys are in this like greater East Coast area, like New Jersey, Philadelphia kind of region or whatever, you should definitely, you can see it would be worth checking them out.
Yeah, even if you're on vacation down at the shore, just fucking a lot of people from all over come.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I remember one time, like about probably at least 3 years ago, Fat Mez was doing a gig at some kind of place that had a website, and they had the feed up. So I watched the whole damn thing, and it was just amazing. They played for a long time. They played all covers back then, and I mean, it was just amazing the catalog they went through. Like I was just
that might have been Key West, right?
It could have been. Yeah. I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean, they're an incredible band, and I see they've definitely improved in the 3 years. So I mean, now they're even better.
He says that Dom is the oldest one at 25, Bobby Nick. So put that together. Wrap your head around that one.
Yeah, right. I know. Yeah,
26. I mean, he's 26.
Close enough, right?
Billy's probably 23.
Just to give you an age,
Kurt's probably around the same thing, and then the drummer is probably 22.
Fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
Another good thing Bob Song has going for him. He looks nothing like Bob. Oh fuck. Shots fired. That's our boy FJM checking in. Let's see. Hey, Spurg from Bart. Bart checked in from home, letting us know that he's home, not feeling good, but he's at home resting. Bart's in and out of the hospital, so we keep tabs on him. What's up, Spurg? The cigarette monster. Perry isn't on here. Uh-oh, Perry's not on here. He is though.
Shut the fuck up.
That was the ultimate coup last year, Bob, when you went out to his fucking place and made him smoke. Holy
that
shit.
was great. Oh my god.
I mean, because go ahead. Sorry.
No, the funniest video, like I caught it. It's called "Get Out of My House," and he's just yelling at me the whole fucking time. And Tom, like, it got tons of hits. Like, it just popped up one day, and I didn't know they put that together. And it's fucking hilarious. He's losing his mind on it.
Yeah, he is. And I was just watching some stuff I had. What I got? Here we go.
Yeah.
Good. We got Scott.
One of my favorite Bob Levy and Perry times was when they was is that some event where they're out on a balcony or something out in the woods almost, it seemed like, and there's Get Raising Hell with Perry, man. It was funny as hell.
That was in Pottstown.
That was it.
Oh yeah, that was crazy when you guys went back after Pottstown and you had him on the deck and were holding up flags behind him and all kinds of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever met him.
Yeah, yeah. And he thought he thinks that Mike Morse is Jackie Martling.
Jackie, yes.
Jackie the joke man.
I don't know why, but
I don't know who put that together for him. Your boy Chelino's checking in saying hey to Bobby. Let me show you. I got that video of you,
Chelino.
You and Perry smoking. Let me play that one real quick. Taking it forever to load up. Here we go.
Light one up. Thank you for doing by Marlboro Country.
Volume's real low.
Yeah, that's how you sell a cigarette.
You don't cough your lungs out, right?
Nice. See, enjoy it.
Now, how? First of all, how are those?
Look at Perry with the cigarette.
I know. I would like the way he screamed about smoking, and it was like the worst thing in the world. And then the fact that you turned it into an ad, he's wearing the outfit, and you got him to light up and smoke and say lines. I couldn't believe it went this fucking far.
Oh, there's a George Foreman right there that they're using.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're eating off the Foreman. See, everything it all goes full circle, guys. Like he's handing them the Goldens. There's those little mini hot dog things or whatever.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Like this is scalding hot.
You got that's not Officer Lawrence just like Perry in the back
Yeah,
or whatever that is.
Pull the plug out. Now, Perry, I think this would be a good opportunity while Bob is smoking. Now, let's just get it out of the way. Bob's gonna light your cigarette, Perry, and you're gonna smoke the whole thing.
Where's the ashtray?
Like the fact that you even got him to this point was fucking amazing. That he's negotiating with you.
Yeah. Take this. Then take this.
Yeah, it's right here.
The shirt says Johnny A. You forgot about the Marvel costume. See, I got some shit. I got some shit. Nerds liking it.
There he goes.
Oh, I see. So it's the color thing.
It's more of a color thing. It's for what it sells with your eyes. You know what I mean? It's like food. Give me this. You
right.
I gotta light with it. No, you don't light like this. What?
You're gonna jumpstart it.
Can. No, but like here. Okay, like
Sammy
that.
Hagar out there.
Like that. No. Hey, you gotta.
Look at him, old fashioned.
You should have done it like was kept in your mouth. He would have thought it was gay or something.
Yeah.
Perry needs to grow out that rock star hair again.
Yeah, you know what? I seen a video today of him, and it looks better. He looks a lot older with the short hair, I thought.
I agree, Bob. I got an old March Matters video in here, and just a year ago he had longer hair, and he looks a lot different. I was surprised how different he looked.
Marlboro Red. Because
I must have recorded this at a low volume. That's my fault.
Come on, you're trying to sell. Do your real voice.
3, 2. Okay, hold on.
Okay, take 15.
All right.
Take 15.
3, 2, 1. There's not like a good cigarette.
Look how cool he looks.
He does look pretty fucking cool. He looks like a gigantic pack of cigarettes.
Fake cough.
Looks like a blimp sitting in that chair.
Ass. This shit is gonna kill me.
Okay, well, Barry, you don't get paid if you
Then
don't
I'm
enjoy
not
it.
gonna fucking advertise it. You want to fucking
The whole outfit. There you go. Look at that whole fucking thing. Look at that. He's got that fanny pack from hell on right over it, though, boy.
You want to do all this for nothing? Come on.
tired of this shit.
While you're smoking.
I don't want. While I'm smoking.
Ready?
While you're
See?
smoking. You need to
While I'm murdering myself.
Stop. You gotta stop that. Come on. 3, 2, 1, go.
1. When I'm not smoking, I'm thinking about smoking. That's why I always grab Marlboro, because there's nothing like being in Marlboro country. Men love it.
I don't know what to say. What he said.
The burps. Always with the burps. As soon as you put him under pressure, the burps start.
Something I used to. But I guess I got to change my mind, my life, and smoke Marlboro Reds.
All right, there you go. I can let that play. That's a long ass video I got right there.
You gotta finish this.
Let me take that out of there. Oh shit. I just couldn't believe it because all you saw every show is him carrying on. I'm never smoking. Yeah. Smokers are the worst people in the world. Never in my. This is my house. He says all the time, right? It's always
he will smoke again. He'll smoke again.
That right. He'll smoke again, and we got to get him. We got to get Tony in there again. But we always got to keep in mind that it's Perry's house. And I'm gonna bring in our guest in next, right after this. That's probably the coolest Perry's ever looked. Perry's house, Bob.
My house. He's not allowed in my house. No one's allowed in my house. Unless I allow them in my house.
Unless you allow
them.
them.
If I allow them here, they're allowed my house.
They're allowed.
My house.
Then they're allowed.
Who the hell, Jagoff?
There you go. All right, well, speaking of Jagoff, there's a segue for you. Here's a guy everybody knows. It's your boy, Granny, checking in. I had to go for that one, Granny.
Hey, everybody, BF.
What's up, pretty boy?
Not much, man. What, did your SIM card run out of minutes? You ain't been answering my texts.
Oh, no, they don't come through.
Oh, shit.
He comes in and gets catty right away. I got to find out why he ain't getting no messages, huh?
No. You have to get WhatsApp, but I'm leaving tomorrow anyway. I tried to text you the other day. It says failed message, not delivered. I said, can you come on at 3? That was from the other day.
I'm sorry we're doing this on air, Bobby.
That's all right. Just do all your.
Hey, look, this is the way it's got to be.
Yeah. He's stranded overseas, so I got to let him communicate any way he can, you know.
What did you get, Bob? Did you get the Steve Harveys or the Bugs Bunnies? Did you just point it at a chart? What did you get?
I got the good ones, baby.
Oh my God, they look so good.
They do look good.
Prettiest man in town.
Yeah. You look like you can eat an apple whole. I'm so glad.
I might eat a hole.
He's gonna eat a whole.
Now, has there been anything that you've been like avoiding when you had your other teeth, Bob, that you can't wait to bite into? Like, have you been having steak or whatever you want all the time, or whatever?
Tons of stuff. I had to eat steak. I had to cut it real thin and then rip it with like the post that I had. You have no idea what I went through. I mean,
wow.
There's tons of stuff. I want pistachio nuts. There's so much I couldn't do.
Damn, got a whole list. Yeah. There you go. You got to do a Bob Eats segment. Bob's new teeth.
Well, you got the embedded ones, right? You got the embedded ones, right, Bob? No?
Yeah. They'll never, they don't move. They don't.
Yeah.
Eat a whole damn bag of pistachios for Pretty Bird, just in solidarity. You know what I mean?
I am. Oh, this is nuts. Oh, yes, I
do. Oh, okay. Well, that's
hide
that's
your women,
nice.
Hide your blue cheese. Levy's going hole hunting. Look out. Hide your kids. So what's up, Granny? I see you're back to being shirtless and you're not sanding floors today. What's going on today, man?
Actually, today I had the day off, so I've been cleaning out a tool room that's been neglected for about 3, almost 4 years.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've been getting that organized. I gotta cut out some drywall and stuff. I mean, it's not interesting. I gotta cut out some drywall. So I saw you guys were on, of course, hit the like button for BF.
Yeah.
And I saw that Levy was on. I ain't talked to him in a while, and you know what I mean. It's
that's because the phone didn't work. That's why. What? It's like I can text certain people, but it sent it back to me.
You got an iPhone, don't you?
Yes.
Fucking fancy pants ass.
See, so now all those hateful things you were thinking about Bob, you got to take them away now, like a scorned woman. Like, I don't know, Bob ain't answering my fucking text. Fuck him.
No. I knew
he came in hot, didn't he? Came in hot.
I knew he was overseas.
Yeah, you ain't answering
he was hurt a little. He was hurt.
Goddamn crushed me down to my soul.
Little bitch like.
Should have heard her bitching backstage last night.
Up,
Bobby's not getting a hold of me. I don't know if I'm fired or what the hell's going on.
Oh, really, Bobby Nick? Oh, you shed some more light. See, I wasn't kidding.
I can't get fired. Like, I was like, Bob's not answering me. I'm getting fired from 2 shows in 1 week. How the fuck does this happen?
You had your boy all emotional over here. Chunk's checking in. What's good, buddy? How you doing, Chunk?
What's up, buddy?
Bob still loves you. He answered my tweet the other day when I sent him that casket picture. I sent this. I say, Bob, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have sent it to you on. Oh my God, is that?
Did you see that?
That's
Granny. You gonna be around Wednesday at 3?
Yeah, you know I will be. And also, I got fired from another show, Bob. So that time slot.
What show you got fired from?
Well, I didn't get fired, man. It's a mutual split. I got tuned up, Bob. Something you know, back in the day, and I said some shit I probably shouldn't have. And so we're doing a
Granny went a little far, Bob. If you can believe that, Granny went a little far. If that's something you can wrap your head around.
Yeah, WGNN is no more, Bob. But the Superior show
on
Tuesdays and Thursdays still exists. No Filter with Andrew and Friends, 7 p.m. Eastern.
I don't know if Bob's aware of that. They've been battling out with Corn Diff WGNN and No Filter. They're on the same time slot. So Bobby Nick's claiming victory now that their show is the only one standing.
Well, not anymore, Bob. So my Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays now free.
Oh wow!
Because of this.
So Bob, guess when your shows with Granny are going to be from now on? There you go. So Granny just made you a schedule. Chunk Squad's checking in today. Chunk's getting a love from Skull. There should be a dress code though.
I always put on nice stuff for Bob. He likes me dolled up.
There you go, boys.
He calls me Toots backstage.
Hey, sweet cheeks. Throw a shirt on, why don't you?
But no, yeah. So that freed up. I'm not saying it's the end of WGNN. It probably isn't, but for now, we're having to rework it, and it is all my fault. So
really,
the wheels came off, Bob. Yeah, the wheels fucking came off.
Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays.
The wheels fell off just long enough so you can get them to forget what you did. They put it out of memory and they go, okay, we'll do another fucking show with you. Let's see.
There you go.
Pussy with the Z says Terry Nee. The pussy. What are we talking about, Terry Nee? What are we talking about?
And I know that, Bob, I got those guests that you wanted lined up. I got them.
Okay.
We got them approved. So
Yeah, I just got to go to LA as soon as I get back Thursday. So then once April hits, we go.
Yeah, that's what I told him too. I said once he's done with Turkey and all that, we've got surprise guests. Everybody, I've got them approved. They said yes.
Nice.
So I'm holding them to it.
Fucking nice. Can you tickle our ass with a feather a little more, like surprise? Give a little more detail.
No, we don't do that.
No.
Come
Hit
on,
like.
Give us a guess for Christ's
Hit
sake.
like.
Hit like on the show. hit like. Come on. All right. Well, I guess I won't ruin the surprise too much. I won't pump too much out of you. Is it like somebody from the Dabble verse? I mean, what are we talking about here?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, all right. There we go. From the Dabble verse. All right. Did you see? I was showing you before anybody was here. I showed Jack. I got a time machine, guys, and I saw Jack, the Jack Shack. Right now, it's Jack Shack 2025. Right when you see that guy on air, but I got Jack in the future. This is the Jack Shack 2050 edition right here. Uncle Jack Shack.
Damn it! Fuck!
Oh no!
Pour it till you got. Oh wow! I said it, motherfuckers!
Holy
God
Christ!
damn it! Oh wow! Oh wow! God damn! Oh wow!
Bobby, Nick, come on, Bobby, Nick, let's do a show, Bobby, Nick.
You can almost read his kid's name on his arm.
I saw some other kid's name on his arm.
What are you giving to me?
Who is this?
It's Uncle Jack in the future.
Oh, what
I believe it.
Yo, God damn!
Oh my God!
Will you give it to me?
Oh yes! Fuck! Give me some of that.
It's the Jack Shack. After Bobby Nick won't come on the air with him no more.
Oh, Bobby, you out of the Jack gang?
Oh no! I still like Jack. I just
Bobby Nick's Canadian. It's against the law for him to hate anybody, Granny.
I kind of felt like he ambushed me the other night though. Was gay guitar guy again?
Oh, for real?
Oh, I saw gay. You talking about last night? I was watching in on you, and I saw a gay guitar guy, the Super Tramp dude or whatever.
No, not that guy.
Okay,
no,
he was another gay guy.
That was a real gay guy. Last night.
Oh, I didn't know he was gay, and I kept calling him gay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
that was awkward.
Yeah, no, I guess he really is gay. Yeah, yes. No word of a lie.
Bob, you ever done some shit like that? You call a gay guy gay, and then don't realize he's gay, and then
Joey C. Oh, Terry's wanting to guess the guest. Joey C. Chad. They're throwing the guest. All right. Well.
No, you'll get the guest when you fucking get it. When fucking Levy gets done with all of his work. Okay?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Bitches, yeah.
All right. Well, let me know what you think about this girl. Let me know if you think this girl's a keeper right here. I got one I want to show you. She's got a particular skill, guys. Let me know what you think about this one. She's gonna eat peanut butter with a straw.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it with an empty straw. Here we go.
This is nasty.
What?
Ow.
Dude.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
This is my future wife training program.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Next up, a golf ball and a garden hose.
I got some chrome on a trailer hitch.
Got your name all over it.
She'll suck your soul right out your urethra.
Damn. Wifey material. Oh shit.
Holy Christ.
Boys, I'll be right back.
Whoa, wait a minute. What did that inspire? Whoa.
He's gonna jerk off.
He's like, wait a minute. What the fuck is that? What the fuck are you doing over there? You son of a bitch. That's some kind of... Terry Nia saying, oh, hey, he's back, man. That was quick. Ray DeVito, is that going to be the guest? Guest.
Yeah.
Okay. Tom Gully.
No.
Not that. What is Bob? I did. Personally, Tom Gully. He kind of went off the deep end. Whatever you've been hearing about it, I got nothing against the guy. He kind of went scorched earth on everybody. But you said you kind of talked to him the other day, or you have talked to him?
No, I haven't. But I mean, I actually like him.
Yep. I never disliked him. I thought he was kind of a little full of himself, a little out there. But see, you don't care about no shit about that. I hear you talking about it, and you don't even pick up if he's being arrogant. You give no fucks about any of that shit. I've noticed.
No, I mean, we talk. Well, we used to always talk off the air. I like him. I like him as a person. I don't like what he did to Psych, but that's
yeah. I see Psych gets quite aggressive when you try to defend him.
No, I know. But he did take it off right away to Strike.
Yeah, he did.
Do you think you can mend that bridge between me and Gully, Bob?
I might be able to.
I would have to say at this point, that's like the next task next to Perry smoking in his own place. If you get Gully and Granny on the screen and do a show, that would be a kind of a little feat in this community, no doubt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I'll play nice. I promise.
You won't. You're not going to come in here to my show, Granny, and just run rail over me. I would say, next she eats soup with a fork, says Widow Killer. Yeah. I don't think it had anything to do with eating. It was about, like I said, showing she's wifey material. Use a 3-inch pipe and we'll talk over here, says Terry Nee. Dude, that chick is like 12. Well, I don't check for ID.
Oh, God.
I don't think you should say that shit out loud.
Jesus. Okay. There you go. Oh, that's it. What? Either one? Let's see. What's up, kid? I didn't say checking in and say, this is my kind of woman checking in over here. Yeah. Really? That's all you need to Space Nerd? Come on. You got to admit you were impressed. Ding, ding. We have a winner, says FJM. Who's the old coot at the bottom right?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Oh, who is that? Let's say, Skull's bricked up. He's getting a little early for that. A real whore can suck chunky peanut butter. He's stepping up. Not wife material. If she's eating that much peanut butter, she's going to get fat. Oh, Popke went right there to fat. But because let me get a straw and some peanut butter.
No, she's kind of like a Labrador. You just put peanut butter on it and she goes to town. I already got the straw.
God damn.
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
let's see.
I was raised by a gay man.
That happens.
All right, guys, I got to get some stuff done here.
All right, Bob. I was wondering how long you're going to stay, but I appreciate my friend and mentor, the one and only Bob Levy, checking in from out of the country, live from Turkey. Thanks, Bob, for asking for the link and jumping in on the vibe today, my friend. I appreciate you.
No problem. We'll see you guys soon. Wednesday at the morning, whatever that is. No.
What time is it right now, Bob?
3 o'clock.
Maybe the afternoon.
3 o'clock.
We'll figure it out. I'll hit you up as soon as I get home. I'll be home Tuesday night.
It's good to see you, Bob. Good to see you, man.
You guys. Love you.
The one,
Bye,
the only, the Reverend Bob motherfucking Levy checks in and checks out on the vibe. Whoop, I meant to kick you out, Bob. I didn't mean to make you solo, buddy. Thank you, my friend. Take it easy, bud. Bob Levy is out of here. That is awesome, man. Yeah,
whoa, Scott, what are you doing? Do you have a straw?
Oh, shit. The prop master is here.
Oh, no.
Look at this shit. And you say, why do we call him the prop master?
I got the whole jar already.
Why do we call him the prop master? He didn't know.
Stormy gonna be mad as fuck at you for sucking up all the damn peanut butter.
Yeah. Dad, did you drink the peanut butter again?
That was for the kids' sandwiches, you asshole.
That's the big jar too.
All right, Scott, I got a new one for you. You just inspired me, but based on this conversation, but of stuff what you did. Next time you get an Uncrustable. Put the straw in the top of the Uncrustable.
Oh, yeah.
And suck out the contents.
All right.
Let's do that.
That's what I want to see.
Oh, fuck, boys. I got to take this phone call.
All right. Oh, Granny, I'll put you
Yeah,
backstage.
just kick me out, man. I was here for Bob. I love y'all too, but
Motherfucker. It has come here to communicate, to make his feelings better. Bob checks out. Granny's out. They're big time in me. They're checking out. He's going to go shop for shirts. It's the boy Granny. Later, man. All right. And there they go check out again. And business is being taken care of. Tusker Tiger says, I got banned by Tom Gully for Granny. Yeah, like people got banned for the dumbest shit.
I got banned on my own.
You got that's a sad deal, Tusker Tiger. You know
we all
better.
got banned. I mean,
Did you see? You guys weren't here for the beginning of the show, so I don't know if you saw the beginning of it. But did you see that BF Live The Vibe has a new intro?
What?
What?
No.
Yes. And it involves somebody that we're talking about right here. So I knew I had a feeling if my boys were going to be late, I was going to need to have to play this again. So for those who didn't see it, if you weren't here at the beginning of the show, I'm always grinding at it 24/7, 7 days a week, and I made a new intro.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby. Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Hell yeah. I took those Tom Gully lemons and made lemonade out that bitch.
There you go.
How you like that? There you go. Had to freshen it up, boys. Let's see. Sad. Granny, we'll go Joe the producer on Tom Gully. Oh, go off on him. Maybe. Oh yeah, he did. Joe went off on Aaron. That was amazing that day. That was amazing. Our friend Kahuna Nui checks in. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, guys. So I'd say maybe 10 minutes into the show, 20 minutes, maybe. Bob hits me up on Twitter, and luckily I saw it live during the show, and he says, "Hey, BF, send me the link, and I'll jump in." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, Bob Levy did join me today." See, so it's always got to get up behind the gear, and you always got to check out the vibe because you never know what's going to happen. Bye, Bobby. Tiffany Washington says, "I was banned because of Andrew and Stormy." You know Andrew and Stormy. Bun says Kahuna Nui. Hey, Kahuna from Tiffany Washington. Love you, Gina. Love you, Bob. Love you, Boob. It's time for Bob to Levy. I see what you did there. Take it easy, Bob. Thank you, Bob. Hey, Tiff from Kahuna Nui. We got Mandy Diff checking in. Come on.
Mandy.
Not the flex you think that is, Scott. Ooh, sucking out the straw. I highly doubt that. Tammy Nee will love that. Well, I said Tammy Nee? Terry Nee. Whoa. Terry Nee says that Tammy will love that is what I was trying to say. And what I was trying to say, the reason I did say Terry Nee is because in the right time it is time for a little Terry Nee knowledge break. So also, I'm glad that the one and only Reverend Bob Levy asked for the link and was here today. So you got to come by the vibe every day because you never know what's going to happen. But we often know that if you come here every day, normally we get a Terry Nee knowledge break. And here's ours today. This involves you, Scott.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, thinking of Scott. Yeah. Sexy Tammy. Scott! Someday. Look at that face. Oh, Scott. Scott!
That's Tammy's big baby. That was our Tyranny knowledge break today. So there you go. Right on time.
Oh shit.
Well, speaking of which, it turns out that Tyranny is not wrong about the love affair between Tammy and Scott, because Scott often confesses to falling down the rabbit hole. So he was in Tammy's hole, and here's some of the videos. Some of those might be part of that thing right there, but here is Scott's latest videos on Prop Master 69. Let's check out with Tammy.
Dumb fucks.
Tammy
No one
time.
wants to fucking listen to nobody. Nobody wants to fucking listen. All these dumb motherfucking rich son of a bitches running our country into the ground while us dumbass motherfuckers listen to every fucking thing they say. They're fucking idiots. Pure OD fucking idiots. Nothing they say even makes any goddamn sense. Listen to them. Nothing they say makes sense.
You do.
And I'm so sick of this war shit.
Right.
They need a fucking missile shoved right up their fucking asses. Trump, you need a missile shoved up your old ass. You fucking tangerine-looking motherfucker. Dumb fucks. No one
There you
wants to
go.
fucking
All
listen
right,
to
so
nobody.
that's one. Scott, you are killing it with the views on these videos, I've noticed, buddy.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of, I mean, I might be overdoing it. I'm afraid I'm going to burn them out, but it's kind of hard to stop whenever they're hitting so good right now.
It's hard to stop true love. So if you don't get a chance to catch these, or if you want to watch them again and again, you can watch them on Prop Master 69 right here on YouTube, and you can find that link running in the chat. Here's another one right here. Here's another Tammy time.
But you know what? Little boy is following right in Daddy's footsteps. Straight down to hell with him. Thank Daddy for it. Thank Daddy. Thank Daddy.
All right. Thanks for watching.
But you know
And
what?
she just kind of, she does all that, and she just kind of quietly.
Right in Daddy's footsteps. Straight down
Wow.
to
That might be true. See, they seem to be more serious. Secret Service is definitely paying Tammy a visit if they can find where her truck or van is located. Right, Scott?
Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff she says I can't really use because I've noticed if I put certain things on, the algorithm or whatever just won't do nothing with it. But yeah, she's making a lot of threats on the president here lately.
Not very cool. Well, she's not the only one that is calling out for Scott.
We've already got our plans made up. Scott
Got to compete with Aaron.
I love Scott.
Tammy does too.
But Scott's one of those guys, and I get it because I'm kind of this way too. Scott knows what he's saying. But you don't always know what Scott's
My chances
saying.
are better
Scott is just, he's Mickey from Rocky, man. That's Scott's fault. No, it is Scott's fault. And Scott doesn't care. When I say Scott doesn't care, Scott's real world, I'm real world. The internet does not impact Scott. Scott's like, they didn't do shit. Scott doesn't know what he's in for. Scott seems cool. Scott talks like cheese, but he's not quite as dumb. Scott's not a dumb guy. Scott. That is the perfect description of Scott.
I couldn't have said it any better.
Do we know the Scott that he was actually referring to?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I think I do.
I follow it just enough, Bobby Nick. It's that guy that owns and runs the gym that he was the big time trainer at, and there's been some going back and forth. Everybody's challenging whether Aaron is a legitimate certified boxing trainer in the gym, and possibly got that guy in trouble by not being as certified as he maybe said he was. So that's that guy. Scott owns that gym. So.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Aaron is real world, but spends most of his time on the internet. Yeah, how about that? He's that guy that's just so easily and clearly full of himself. You don't listen to his words. You listen to what he's telling you. He's so full of shit. He is. I think she drove my school bus when I was a kid.
Tits McGee, too,
Tits
boy.
McGee, sit your ass down. Sit down. Let's see. FGM is laughing. Shame that she's holding back, says Tits McGee, talking about Tammy. So yeah, we fell down that Tammy hole. Tammy hole. The Tammy hole.
Yeah.
Easy enough. The whole hole, Bob. Scott. Tammy's hole. Tammy hole. No, I can't do Tammy's. Can't do plural. Yeah, the Tammy hole. We got to work on that still.
Yeah,
hey, I think I don't know if Scott was here. You might have been here the other day when I don't know if anybody was here when I played this. You might have been, but this was that $30,000 cleanup job. You were here, Scott, weren't you?
Yeah, the cigarettes. Yeah, it's Bobby Nix.
Check this out, Bob.
Oh,
we did
Christ.
we did other ones, bro, but maybe this will make you feel a little better about your situation. Because I don't think you're this bad. I don't know how much this place was worth, but this was a $30,000 to clean this place up. $30,000. So what could the place be worth?
Oh my God!
We got a cleaning contract worth $30,000 from the landlord, and my team was really excited until I saw the condition of the house. That smoke smell was just so damn strong that I could hardly breathe. I never thought that a tenant could just ruin a house just because of smoking. There were stains everywhere on the floor, and the walls were covered with thick yellow marks. Even worse, some stains fell on my head, sticky and with a stinky smell. The landlord said that the tenant was a young guy who was in the finance business 25 years ago. At that time, he was quite rich and would bring different girls home every night. But after the 2008 financial crisis, he lost everything. His investment company went bankrupt, making him have nothing at all. He just stayed at home all day, smoking and drinking, and his life gradually became more and more depressing and painful. I'm really glad I didn't buy stocks at that time. Otherwise, I might have encountered the same situation today. Do you invest in stocks? How are you doing now? Can you recommend some stocks?
All right. That was crazy, wasn't it?
Christ almighty. You know, cigarettes don't do that. It's fucking filthy people who do that.
Yeah, you can see it was a lot more than just cigarettes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta. Don't they own a fucking ashtray? What the fuck?
Yeah, well, you hear.
What are they fucking finishing a cigarette and just fucking throwing it on the fucking floor? What the fuck? Like,
yeah, if you hear that backstory, you hear that the guy kind of gave up on life, and then the financial market went up and all went in his face and all that stuff. So yeah, kind of there's other circumstances going on there.
I've given up on life before too, but I mean,
Bobby says I've never given up that hard before.
I didn't let everything go. You know, maybe not shower for a week or something. That's about it. For Christ's sakes.
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ.
And then I said, what's the place worth? What's the place worth if you paid somebody $30,000 to clean it? What could that room be fucking worth that you go, okay, that's a good price. $30,000? Holy shit. Testicle Tiger is pulling out and says, it's time, chat family. Off to work. See you in the chats. Thank you, Testicle Tiger. How about that, girl? You got a little boost. We got Bob Levy, a special surprise thing today. So I hope you're going to work in a great positive attitude. Have a good one, Testicle Tiger, says Spurk Snake. Bobby Nick says FJM. No. Damn, says Mandy Diff. See ya, Testicle Tiger, says the nerd. It's an ashtray with a bed in it. And no house fire, says Mandy.
Surprisingly.
I don't think there is I don't think you're going to get your can I get my security deposit back? It's not coming back. Why shower? It puts the cigarettes out. Bobby Nick, why would you do that? Why would you shower and put your cigarettes out, buddy? Well, this has been a banger of a day. Yeah, so like I said, man, I was so happy to see Bob, and we're just exchanging messages. I thanked him for coming on the show. But yeah, Bob asked to jump in today, so that was so cool. So I was nice to have him fill in when you guys couldn't be here right away. I was glad you guys jumped in with me, though. Awesome.
I see there's a new thing in the StreamYard. I see the percent right beside myself.
Meaning what?
Right now.
What are you seeing, buddy? Percent of what?
Well, it says present right beside my own box underneath where everybody can't see.
Oh. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything different on my end.
Really? It's probably just for people who are guests.
Okay. Could be a thing, yeah.
It's an easier way for them to present. Yeah, because you click on it and it has a share image file, video file, slides, and PDFs.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So that's pretty cool.
Tits McGee says, you had a pretty handsome panel today, and Granny. And Granny. Well, we're getting excited tonight because tonight, I mean, we talked about it a little bit, Bob. We talked about a little bit of this, and that is turkey teeth. And he was literally so so close to just having them done, guys, that he was literally still within like the hour and a half or first 2 hours where they told him he couldn't drink or eat anything. That's how soon after he got his procedure done that he jumped on air with me. He was still within the time.
Right.
Talking about what he could eat, not eat and drink. So that was really cool. So yeah, he said he's going to be there like another day coming back. But Bob, you said that Granny was actually upset at one of the shows because he wasn't hearing from Bob.
What?
He was saying, he was saying,
Well,
I tried to reach out to Bob and he ain't talking to me or nothing.
I mean,
get fired.
he wasn't really expressing it like that. I was just busting his balls.
I know,
but
that's fun, yeah.
But yeah, you know.
Well, if
he
you
was
read
trying
between the lines, that's really what it is. It's like, oh, I haven't heard from Bob in a couple
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
So us being
Yeah.
guys like, oh, you're just being a bitch because you're acting like he's your girlfriend. You're a girlfriend or something like that. That was funny. That was the best place to play that. Best way to play that. Yay, kahuna. Hell yeah. Well, Manny Dev says Granny can suck my corn cock. Love you, man. I love you, man. All right. Well, it's 2:56 here. I'm having fun, but I won't do the sexy segments today because that's a little bit too much to squeeze in. Psych Clyde, you've jumped in late, my friend. Did you miss the one and only Bob Levy?
Yeah, you missed a good Bob show.
Oh my goodness, we had the tree bobs. It started out with a singular bob, and then it was double bobs, and then we had all the bobs, three bobs and a Scott. We're doing here today. But what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do a little Perry talk so we can get a little excited about March Matters, because I don't know if you guys hear this because you guys are doing other shows, but this week, Scott and Bobby Nick, Perry is doing a show every night this week, every day.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, it's a March Matters tournament.
Oh no, I'm gonna get killed on all my shows. That's like
yes, we might all get killed
hit this week.
The best thing, at least Bobby Nick, is that you can schedule around them because they're all going to be at the exact same time. They're going to be at 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East every night, Monday through Friday. But I'm not the biggest basketball guy, but this is my kind of tournament. Watching Perry every day. March Matters. Let's see. Let me take that down. And let's see what everybody's saying in the chat. Looks like Clyde checking in. These are an aggregation of videos and story fiction. Yeah, that's kind of what we do here. I heard about it. 3 bobs and a scotch. Who drank? I will try to check in tomorrow. They told the wife to bring a bag. I'm sure it's not to carry gifts home. It's stent day. Come on, FJM. Let them in your groinal area where they want to get in, and I hope that they get that stent in there and it goes good, buddy. And I'm glad that they can even do a procedure like that where they're going to extend you, buddy. So best wishes, and good thoughts for FJM. But as we make our way up to the 3 o'clock hour right here on the East Coast, why don't we get excited for a little bit of March Matters? And I'll do a little Perry talk to kind of end up the show. And this great day that it's turned into with the surprise guest of Bob Levy, the one and only, joined us. And we even did a little kind of Perry talk when we were talking to him. But now let's get into a little more formal Perry talk. We'll go check Twitter and X, and we'll do some Perry talk.
Talk. Perry talk. Perry talk. Talk. Perry talk. Talk. Perry talk. Perry talk.
I will talk to you. Hey, look, I'm out here, apartment 102. And I got a video or two that I was going to play. That was fun playing that video of Bob smoking and have him relive all that again. That was a lot of fun. So that was a little Perry talk. But let's get into it. And I'm going to show you. I sent in a $5 chat that got read the other night by the computer. But let's check in. I'm going to play that one too. But let's check in for a little Perry talk right now. We're going to go check the Twitter X. We're going to get excited for what's going to go down tonight. Let me go back some. Go back. Oh, this was a fun one. Let me for. Uh-oh. Go back to the right one. Here we go. All right, let's go. We're going to go to Twitter X. This is Perry Caravella Live, Perry Talk. And you can member up over there. But here's Perry saying, of course, until he'd say it again, never say fish fillet again. So Perry was going off about the fish again.
Never say fish fillet on my show again!
Perry, you always say your fridge is full. Just pour out the green and blue machine so you can fit the 92 fish fillets I'm sending right now. L?
Never! Never! I said never say that on my goddamn show again! Never say fish fillet on my show again! Computer's off. Where the show is over. Stupid fucking assholes. I gotta use the R word.
No, you can't. You can't. You're gonna get fined if you
He's
do.
got to use the R
You are
word.
the stupidest fucking idiots ever.
What's that in his hat?
Never.
I can't. Maybe somebody in the chat can tell me, because when I started watching the other day, he already had this in his hat, Scott. So I can't say I rightly know. It looks like, I don't know, like Easter hay or something. Look, maybe it's an Easter basket they had him put in his hair. But this girl she's got Perry's piss and shit patio shirt on, so that's what she's wearing.
Nice.
Let's see. And then here's somebody took that video. It looks like It looks like an Easter basket. I'm sure somebody in the chat will tell us. But this is a first date with Perry. This is when we went on a first date with Perry.
When I take a dump, and it's in my toilet. If I go somewhere else to use the toilet, I go somewhere else to use the toilet.
He's single.
And if you have a problem with poops, I mean, my God, I'm used to pooping real soft diarrhea shits. Once in a blue moon, I get a big hard turd. That's strange, but it happens.
Once in a blue.
It happens.
Maybe the hard turd came from all the good, healthy vitamins that I've been taking, finally.
So that's what a typical first date might be like with Perry Caravello. They just that was brilliant shit. Just took that same video with him wearing that Easter shit on his hat, and then the first date from hell point of view from right there. Whoa. This art guy you speak of, FJM? Oh, they're talking in the chat. All right, let's continue on here. Let's continue on here on the vibe. And I'm going to show you my videos. This says this is Dave from Man of War, a band that he booked years ago. Perry always talks about booking rock bands, Scott. I've heard of Man of War.
Yeah, I've got quite a few Man of War CDs. I know them well. They're anthem rock.
Okay. Good, because I've heard those names, Scott, but I couldn't pull a song out off the top of my head. You know who else had diarrhea all the time? Lady Di. Hi-yo. Lady Di, I get it. Diarrhea.
I don't know. It might be broken now, but Man of War was a long-standing holder of the loudest concert ever.
Oh, good. Wow, good pull, Scott. I didn't think you'd have facts to back me up on this, so that's really cool. All right. Oh, this is when they did they had some money in this balloon, and this clip is called Blithering Glittering. Check this out. So it says money inside, but he didn't know it at the time. I dress like PF dresses like all Man o' War album covers. I do. Wait a minute. All right, let's check it out. Here we go.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker!
So he knew it had money in it.
Who said this, motherfucker?
Glitter bomb.
You
he
evil
expected the
fucking
money and got glitter.
bastards!
Yes.
A $1 fucking bill.
And one's at that, Scott.
$1 fucking bill. $1 fucking bill. And glitter everywhere! You fucking assholes! Whoever fucking said this, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck.
There you go. You know how that ends. Fuck you. All right, and this is the Lord of the Dunce, this is called, and this is from, of course, the most recent St. Patrick's one when he dressed up like a leprechaun. Let's see, the Lord of the Dunce.
Come on, Perry.
Catch my fucking ass!
Come on. You're almost there. Keep going.
Prison!
This. Do you hear this, Scott? I was watching this live. He's yelling, "I'm in prison," because Tom made him keep dancing. So this guy, right, Bobby Nick, all he does is like eat shit, has to listen to some horrendous chats and dance like this, and I'm in prison. He's like shouting to the neighbors or something.
Keep going. You're almost there. You're almost there.
I'm in prison, you fucking asshole!
You're almost there. Come on, wrapping up. Come on. Finish strong.
Liar.
Finish strong. You got 30 seconds left. Let's go. Don't come on.
30 seconds.
Come on. If you go into it right now, I'll continue it. Otherwise, I got to start over. Come on.
I love when Tom does it. No, you got to restart it. That way we do.
All right, reset.
Eat me, motherfucker!
You're almost there.
You're dead!
Come on, you're almost
You're
there.
dead! We're done!
He was.
Electricity's off!
Come on, Perry.
Perry O'Callahan. I think, wasn't this the night that I'm asking people in the chat too because he hit the electrical box again and sliced his fingers all over again, Scott.
Oh, did he? I didn't see this one.
He did it a second time. He slapped that electrical panel late at night and his fingers were bleeding again. First time you'll outlive Perry, LOL. I think hopefully we all will, I think.
Yeah.
He talks like he's going to live forever. Now, I'm a member on YouTube. You can be a member on YouTube and on Patreon, and most things are available on both. But there's some things that are only Patreon exclusive, and that's the voicemails from Perry about George Foreman dying and all that stuff. So if you're a Patreon member, you can get that stuff over there on Patreon. And last night they played a mashup of March Matters from last year. Well, this is a March Matters Monday. July or not July, March 11th. Okay, folks, whatever that is. And there it is. There's the advertisement, folks. It's going down tonight. Tonight and every night. It's March Matters. But I'm going to play you my clip, guys, because I was having fun the other night. They have fun. You know, he's got all those CDs, Scott, in his tower.
Right.
Yeah. So he's got mad CDs, and they were offering a lot of offers were coming, and they were saying that if something didn't go right, he had to like throw them up in the air and hit like a CD or beat up CDs, right?
Yeah.
So you can imagine how he was taking that. You know, he don't want to do anything like that. And I'm over there thinking, remember back in the day when with Columbia House when you would get like 12 for a penny?
Yes.
Right.
I think I know where you're going. Yeah.
Well, no, I just kind of said I did a super chat based on that. I tried to name myself Columbia House like customer service.
I've seen that one, man. I popped in for a little bit. I've seen that.
That was me, buddy, and I'm gonna play it for you right now. Yeah. So I was like, man, he just got 12 of them for a penny anyway. So I said, I'm gonna have a little fun at Perry's expense, and I'm gonna send this little $5 message in. So that's what I did. So let me go to my Perry videos right here, and I'm gonna play that for you. Yeah, I said I'm a Columbia House rep. And
for some reason that one stood out in my head when I heard it because I was using it as a background noise. When I heard that one, I got kind of giggled to myself. Thought that was a good one.
Yeah, 12 for a penny. So here we go. You know, he got 12 for a penny back in the day. A lot of us did that thing. So I told him that there's going to be consequences.
Perry, you bought 12 CDs for a penny in 1986 but didn't buy 3 albums as you promised. You owe us. We are coming to collect our CDs from your tower.
You're not allowed in my home.
Now listen to what he says this is at the end.
Thank you. Good day. Racist fuck.
Racist fuck. Where the fuck does he? Where's he get racist from?
That's fucking hilarious. Racist fuck.
And yes has been loyal.
I totally expected the reaction at the beginning, but when he threw racist fuck in, I'm like, even Testicle Tiger was in the chat live and going, what was racist about that? Like, what does he mean?
Perry, you bought 12 CDs for a penny in 1986 but didn't buy 3 albums as you promised. You owe us. We are coming to collect our CDs from your tower.
You're not allowed in my home. Thank you. Good day. Racist fuck.
Racist fuck. That's the part I didn't get. I don't know if me or Testicle Tiger, anybody will ever understand that one. Racist fuck.
And yes has been a loyal.
There you go. So Scott, I was watching that and I wasn't near my gear, so I had to screen record that and kind of send it to myself. So yeah, I caught that because you never know when they're going to read them, right?
Yeah, and I didn't know it was you. Like I said, I was using it for a background, and that one caught my ear because it's funny, man. That was a good one.
Well, there you
I
go.
didn't know it was you.
There you go. The Colombians are calling me. Yeah, because it made me think about because he has multiple copies of them, and that just got me thinking about how if you ordered from Columbia House and you bought one, you might have 2 CDs or you might have a whole lot of CDs. And I know many of us were like underage or didn't bother buying the $3 ones. And I figured I'd try to call him out on that one because I figured he probably did as much like anybody else did and probably got a lot of those for free.
Yep, that's where my string of bad credit started.
Let's see. Columbia's called me. I think he wanted to stay. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. He wanted to say retard, but we couldn't say. Yeah. So he said another record. Or the R word. Yeah, I know, bro. Oh, I know. He is always itching to call Tom that. Like whenever Tom throws like a goofy idea, premise, or concept at him, he's like, ooh, I want to say that R word so bad. And Tom's gotten convinced that he can't say that R word anymore. So that's one good thing. But you'll have to tune in tonight we'll see if he says the R word or the F word or whatever words he says. I hope you enjoyed that. That was just our way of getting a little excited for tonight. And I showed you my little clip that I threw in there. I hope you enjoyed that segment. We're going to start wrapping up this episode of The Vibe. I hope you enjoyed today's version of Perry Talk. And there you have it, folks. At 11 minutes after 3 o'clock, where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States, we're officially done it. We're having it. We're doing it. We did it. We are officially into Over Vibe. We did it. We took it over. But there you go. I think it's time to pull this train into the station. Who knew that when I woke up this morning that the one and only Reverend motherfucking Bob Levy would be my guest on The Vibe? It's why I say it every day, and I even tell myself that you got to tune in every day, Monday through Friday, from 12 to 3, because you never know what's going to happen or who might show up, and that goes for myself as well. But I do know that my boy Bobby Nick Havens and Scott Fitzpatrick, they got stuff going on tonight. I'll throw it to Scott real quick for the short ones, because it's Monday, Scott. So any last words and any last plugs or anything you want to say, my friend? Go ahead.
No, thanks for allowing me not to miss another opportunity to be on with Bob Levy on here, because usually I always miss.
You did it twice. That's right. You missed twice. I wasn't thinking about that. Good,
well,
Scott.
You know what, Bobby Fran?
What's up, buddy?
I woque up and I got messages from Scott saying, "Hey, I don't want to go up alone. Come on with me, because Bobby Fran's got Bob Levy in there." And like, are you coming?
Well, Scott, I must say that I was proud of you when I saw you pop in backstage, because I know you're kind of like that guy to where you hold Bob in high esteem and you don't feel good about just like jumping in and feeling like you belong. And so I was super happy. I'm like, this is my show. This is our show. So maybe Scott feels a little more comfortable here about jumping in. I hope you would. But Bobby Nick tells me it was a tag team thing anyway, though, right?
Yeah. Because Bob Levy's kind of the pyramid of my entertainment world. This all this podcasting circle and everything, all the things that I watch and I find entertainment. He's the top. He's the top.
You're right.
So yeah. So it's still a little bit intimidating for me, but
it is.
So as far as go ahead.
No, I was going to say I'll admit that a little bit too, in that when Bob comes on, you got to figure out how it's going to go. You don't know, you're dealing with Bob. You're dealing with the best of the best as far as what we consider, right?
You're right. Yeah.
So you never want to disappoint Bob or slow him down or slow the energy or anything up, right?
Right.
I understand that. Well, that's cool, man. And I didn't even keep in mind because me and Bobby Nick have been on here twice with Bob Levy, and you missed like both of those shows. You didn't just whatever reason
you finally got it though, Scott.
Right.
I'm impressed with you coming up here by yourself. You didn't need me
knowing as long as I could.
Well, I'm glad both of you jumped in, because as much as you try to throw things back and forth, it is great to have some guys check in and bring some different topics and different energy. So thank you for doing that, Scott, and thank you for making it here for this one with Bob Levy. I'll go back to you, buddy. Anything else you want to say? Throw in there.
As far as plugs, tonight will be the Lunatic Lounge on Bobby Nick's channel at Bobby Nick 1978 at 7 o'clock Eastern time.
That's right.
There you go.
And then Tuesday, the mighty No Filter returns.
Oh shit!
Superior show.
He's got to put it up. The dominant show of Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. The number one show.
6 o'clock Eastern time.
No, 7.
7 o'clock Eastern.
6 Central, 7 Eastern.
That's all right. There you go.
All right. Well, Bobby Nick, he'll take care of some of those rough edges on Scott's plugs there. He'll clean up some of the details, and he'll let you know where he's going to be. The ones he knows about, at least. Bobby Nick, where you going to be?
Yeah, well, it looks like looks like Wendy Pack has already booked me for an afternoon show, so that should get started anytime soon here. You could probably see that at Bobby Nick 1978, and then after that, at 7 p.m. Eastern, the Lunatic Lounge. Golly knows what's going to happen there tonight. We're coming off the roast battle. Oof, it sucked. It sucked.
I was hearing. I've passed a couple of tweets and headlines that said about that it didn't exactly go as well as you might have thought it go, or the roasters weren't exactly as strong as they.
Well, Kyoto won. Kyoto won. That's saying something.
Whoa, over Jerry Shepherdini? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So.
Whoa.
So
Jerry ever shown his face again?
Oh yeah, he doesn't give a shit. But I mean, he just googled roast jokes and got some stuff off Reddit.
Oh, and so I'm assuming that then when Kyoto must have prepared jokes that were specifically directed towards
he did way better. Yeah, he did way better. He even had a slide. He brought in a slideshow presentation.
What the fuck? With a multimedia presentation roast? What kind of shit? What was that?
But it worked. It worked. It actually
it
worked.
Structured jokes, kind of wrote out like as a comedy routine. If it all put
so
together.
It sounded like you got one guy came prepared and the other guy just got some Google jokes about roasting, huh? That sounds like a mismatch and all. So they're going to be talking about all the after effects, all the aftershocks and everything, all the things are being said after that on the lounge tonight, right?
I'm sure. Yeah.
There you go. So Bobby Nick immediately following the show, probably he'll be hanging out with Wendy, and then you catch him later on tonight.
And then 7 p.m. Eastern at Bobby Nick 1978 with the Lunatic.
There you go, folks.
And of course, tomorrow we will be getting back to No Filter with Andrew and Friends at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Ready to pull the shirt
Yes, that's great. And then I'll be in the lounge on Wednesday after your show, Bobby Friend, after this show right here.
There you go.
But yeah, I do a little music video show on Rumble, guys. So yeah, for the low price of $1, you can see your music video request on my show. So come check it out, rumble.com/The Bobby Nick Show.
There you go.
Just search up The Bobby Nick Show on rumble.com.
Or you know what else to do. You can just tell them to look in the chat because Bobby
Nick's
links
yeah.
and Scott Fitzpatrick links and all of our friends' links have been running throughout the entirety of the show. So you can, if you don't want to search them, I'm looking at my phone and seeing Wendy has a Chucky Want play that's like spinning live or something. So maybe she's waiting for you, or maybe she started one, stopping one. I don't know, but you have to. Whoop! Oh, something started on my phone. Oh, that was actually Wendy's channel. That's Wendy's.
Oh,
she started the intro.
Oh
no, wait a minute. That's Wendy and Banana. That's her video. That's her wrestling video.
The wrestling video. Okay.
So even she has some great pecan videos. So there's never any shortage of people to hang with or fun to be had. So hang out with Bobby Nick on the lounges tonight. And I'll see you guys in the Perry Caravello live chat tonight. You can hear my dog jingling because she hears my wind down in my voice. She can hear the wind down and she says, BF, it's time to pee. So with that, I'm gonna leave you today, folks. I hope you enjoyed BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 272. It's Monday. Come here every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3, because you never know what could happen, but it's always fun. So for my guest, the one and only, the Reverend motherfucking Bob Levy, surprising us today. Thank you. Thank you, my bro. Have a sick. All right, dog, I'm getting on it. Thank you. Have a safe trip home, coming home with them turkey teeth. I hope you and them turkey teeth make it home safe. Thank you, Bob Levy. Thank you, Bobby Nick, for jumping in. Scott Fitzpatrick and all the chat family. I wouldn't be nothing without you. Peace and love. And I'll see you the next time we see you, folks. It's not bye. It's just bye for now. See you, folks.
Peace.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
End of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.